every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we are right for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
3.9.
Truth me get radio.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusuf Jallo, the Cowfoot Prince, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Matonya ye pe gwo era we. Tonya ye pe gwo era ngatu aya gwo ngweza wato minani FM we. Tonya ye pe gwo era ngatu aya gwo ngweza wato minani FM. Tambianga tu atonya ye pe gwo era we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Nyabone jagbe nyale ngeja ti ya nyale dwe mi dwe o nyango ngo lo to nya ye pe gbo ela we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bo la bo mi dwe va. Ah nyabora je pe gbu la bo mi wa bi do to nya ye pe gbo ela. Ami agato le apapa go tita lo ba pepe ne be da pe ne gbe nu go ma o. Ah ya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma. Ya mi abede be da mo kini mo. Ya de kini mo ni da ke za ke me e bi lo to me gbo. Ta mi aga pinga e. Ah.
Sierra Leone is a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Sierra Leone is a beautiful country indeed. Beautiful country and beautiful people. Assalamu alaikum and welcome. It's Ramadan day 2. And Alhamdulillah, I want to tell Allah thank you for your life, Sam. And praise we all started yesterday. That's what me Madingo Padi they not can start Ramadan the same way they start, you know. I got me Padi in Senegal, they say they don't see the moon yet, you know, so and still they wait for us. But Alhamdulillah, we don't do day 1, today na day 2. Inshallah, they go small. And we want for also recognize that we Christian brothers them also they in the Lenten season, then say the fast. And I'm sure today will be day 2 for them. Hopefully by next week, we have already bring lessons them both from we Sheikh and one of we Reverend Fathers them, and you know, for the Lenten season and the Ramadan. At least we're going to teach we waiting for do, waiting not for do, and prayers as well na the program. But one for tell Allah thank you. You know, it's a blessing for sleep and wake. And also for see this holy month. We pray that Allah will give you the blessing of this holy month. He go guide and protect we, and hopefully we go do it the right way, so we'll get the blessing. We will start and complete inshallah. He give you well body, he give you the strength, he give you the life as well. Because this is a blessed month. It's a month of sharing, not only prayers and fasting, but also the thing about Ramadan is how much people, whatever little they get, and they try to share with others food and different things. Let Allah give you that blessing day. Good morning and welcome. It is a blessing always. Forget Una. I hope you yourself sleep well. And they do find this morning, whatever you're doing, you're preparing the kids this morning, you're preparing yourself for work. You listen to me on FM 103.9. You watch me on Facebook or YouTube. welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you had a good night's rest. And yeah, the morning is okay. People are sick. People will get problem. We pray that Allah make them easy for them. We will get the strength and they prepare for go and we hustle, whether in a business, private sector, public sector, you know, whatever. Man, they hustle with the Okada, Keke, you know, we Omolanke and Wheelbarrow man them as well. People in a farm right across the rural communities. We fisherman them way. They wait for the close season. I'm sure it will end very soon. You know, hopefully, they say the 28th actually, now at the end. Hopefully, we're going to go back at sea and able to get to a livelihood. But one for say very good morning to you all. And very good morning to His Excellency the President, the First Lady. Very good morning to the First Family. And also, we military officers them. You know, we military officers them now with First Barracks, Juba Barracks. There is this viral story, you know, of Juba Barracks. Hopefully, we have a plan on the program this morning. You know, they try to get a follow-up. There are questions I think we need to ask. Because inside that Juba Barracks, there is a school. There is a school. I think now that school, the Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte attend. And one person we've been very serious concern about that Juba Barracks place there. He attend that school there. I think it's services school, secondary school where they inside there. And my good friend and colleague Samuel Wise, I know attended that school as well. So I think there are follow-up questions we need for do waiting for happen with, you know, places like that. How do they get, if indeed they don't sell the place or get for sell there to a private, but other than get for sell and give, how they get for sell them? You know, those are questions that we'll need to ask and get answer. How the school where they side and get for relocate them, you know, and those are follow-up questions. Hopefully, we'll go ask to the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. But what is clear is that I interviewed in that they don't get the clearance from the Defense Council. The Defense Council now I think the highest security body side the president safely sit on now the country. And according to the spokesperson of the military, say they don't get clearance for that. So there are many follow-up questions we should ask. You know, it's a public interest matter, and the military is a security institution, but it's also that space, you know, government property. The military is part of government. It's a public interest matter. So hopefully you will ask follow-up questions. So I've been trying to say very good morning to the officers in Juba Barracks. I'm sure they're still there. Very good morning to the officers in Moritong and right across the country, Jendema, Daru, Cambia, right across the country. One for say very good morning to Una, and hope say Una get a very good day yesterday with the observance of Armed Forces Day. It was very colorful. We see, we recognize people and we contribute in the fight, you know, during the war Naya. The Guineans, Nigerians, the British. Yeah, it was a very colorful event. I watched it live on Facebook, and you know, one for thank Una as well. You know, putting yourself forward for defend the nation. Not to everybody could do, and not to all get a mind. I get a story of somebody who then say been joined the military during the war. Then say go na war front one say no more we come. Now he left the military afraid. So now we don't sacrifice. We salute you now and want to thank you for your service. The president made an announcement yesterday. You know, 25% increase will be effective in April in this salary of officers, all the ranks. You know, that's very good news. These are the things we keep talking about. We all need to get a dignified, you know, some people can call them a living wage, a salary where at least you're able to take care of yourself, take care of the picking them, get some for keep for you for tomorrow Bambai. You're able to invest in one or two things as well. So that's a very good news on Armed Forces Day for the military, and one for thank the president for also considering you know, the military officers. In been one of them. He's still one of them. He's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. One was a very good morning to people across the country. We partner radio stations them na Kailaung, na Falaba, na Pujeung. One was a very good morning to people who they listen to we partner radio stations them. One was a very good morning to people in the diaspora community. You know, one was a very good morning and thank you as well for always being with us and following us every other weekday morning. Good morning and welcome. It is a blessing, for day inside this country, waiting they happen so right now. Well, it's the same right across the world, Lenten season and Ramadan. But how the religious tolerance, so they enjoy, how we get party them when are Christians. They come around, they join us to breakfast, So it's something you can't explain. It's just relationship is not about which religion you belong to. It's about how we are all Sierra Leoneans. So hopefully that kind tolerance we go extend them, in with politics, in with governance, in the development of this country. But let us pray. Let's start the devotion with prayers as always. Now this program we pray, we seek the guidance and intervention of Allah in we lives them. We ask for him forgiveness. We seek salvation. We pray say Allah go make this place a better place as well. We pray that Allah give we leaders them. We get empathy. We get soriyat. We pray that to people that we in position of trust, people that we get influence, people that we get power. The decisions that we then they take, let them members say there is God, fear of you, Allah, and also members say that decision they go either positively impact the lives of people or negatively impact the lives of other people in this country. Let us pray. Say amen, amen, wherever you are, because as me man then alone can say, we not serve you in prayer, Allah, the answer. It can be you, it can be me, it can be anybody. So let us pray.
To come, the fight for establish the truth and justice in our society. We ask Allah for guide and protect we leader them. We ask Allah for bless them with wisdom we go be of benefit to society and to mankind as a whole. We ask Allah for bless the nation, for protect the nation against internal and external force. We ask Allah for protect the ordinary man, the vulnerable woman. We ask Allah for protect we all. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من عذاب القبر ومن عذاب الجهنم ومن عذاب الفتنة وممات ومن شر فتنة المسيح الدجال. اللهم إني أسألك العافية. اللهم إني أسألك العافية. اللهم إني أسألك العافية. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Unfortunately, plenty thank you for all the ministers. Unfortunately, plenty thank you for all government agencies, all parastatals. Tell you plenty thank you for each and every one. Papa God in heaven, I lay this nation in your hands, Sierra Leone. I ask, oh God, that peace will continue to reign. I ask, Papa God, that you push trouble, pain, sorrow far away from we in the name of Jesus. But Lord, let us experience your abundant riches. Let us experience your goodness, your kindness, and your infinite mercy continually over this nation in the name of Jesus Christ. I also ask, oh God, that this land will flourish, even as you promised the children of Israel that they will enter the land filled with milk and honey. I pray, oh God, that Sierra Leone will be partakers of the milk that you have placed in this land in the name of Jesus Christ. Lord, I ask for open heavens over this land. I pray that this land will prosper. The academic sector, I pray for prosperity. Lord, the governance sector, I pray for prosperity. The health sector, I pray for prosperity. I pray, oh God, that your grace will be evident over this nation in the name of Jesus Christ. Lord, I commit General Sierra Leoneans. I pray for the keke riders. I pray for the market women. Pray for the school-going children. Lord, I commit them in your hand. I pray for every member of Sierra Leone. Pray every citizen of Sierra Leone. I pray that you cover them, protect them. Lord, even as they go out to find their living this morning, I pray that your grace be with them. I pray that your mercy and your favor open doors for them in the name of Jesus Christ. Lord, I ask that you take over the district, the provinces. I ask that you take over every cities, major cities in this land. Lord, let your glory be evident. Let the blood of Jesus Christ, let it wash, let it purify and purge in the name of Jesus. Lord, have your way. May your name be praised and may your name be glorified. Salona Yon Papa, take over this land. For in Jesus' precious name I've prayed. Amen and amen.
Daddy God, you know wonderful God. You make the sun for me to see the day, and the moon for me to see the night. The bird and the fish, now you make them all. Papa, you know we want rain God. Nobody not unlike you. All other gods, come and make God. Yeah, you know the only one, King of kings. You begin the don't come, Papa, for praising him more. You begin the don't come, Papa, for praising him more, because nobody not time like you. Not this dunya. You begin the don't come, Papa, for praising him more, because nobody not time like you. Not this dunya. Now you no more fit for praise. You don't do it for we, Papa. Thank you for what you don't do for we. Now you no more fit for praise. You don't do it for we, Papa. Thank you for what you don't do for we. Picking the don't come, Papa, for praising him more, because nobody not time like you. Not this dunya. You picking the don't come, Papa, for praising him more, because nobody not time like you. Not this dunya. Now you no more fit for praise. You don't do it for we, Papa. Thank you for what you don't do for we. Now you no more fit for praise. You don't do it for we, Papa. Thank you for what you don't do for we. Oh, you give him more for praise, man. Papa, you fit for praise. The between any side you go. Thank you for everybody. You give him more for praise, man. Papa, you fit for praise. The between any side you go. Thank you for everybody. Papa, you know God way not they fail. You yes, now you yes, and you know, now you know. You know we want green God yesterday, today, and so they go. Nobody not be by you, nobody not unlike you, because you good, so we hey, Papa. We tell you thank you, oh God, for what you don't do for me. Indeed, not God no more we get for praise. We need for tell God thank you for life, tell God thank you for provision. Things are tough, but we tell God thank you that we're alive, we get well body. We want to pray for people that we sick, like grant them good health, make them easy for them. People that we get problem, make them easy for them as well. People them we, well, I don't sure say person they married inside fast months or Lenten season, but still, people them we defend married, we defend good man, good wife. They like give them, like I can always say, they like give that person where they give you peace of mind. That's very important. Nah, and they pass everything, that one way, wherever you are, you they feel very happy for go home, if you they out, if you they miss home, but the home is a place where you get peace, If you go get worried in our office, if you get worried by business on a treat, say there is a home where peace there. Where you go there, you'll be taken care of. And it both ways, both for the husband, the wife, even with the kids. They need to grow up in a place where they get peace and they enjoy themselves.
So yesterday, when they talk about Dotina, somebody called me, and we were talking about. There was something where they tell me about around Aberdeen. Yes, Aberdeen by Bintumani, by the police station. We end up Bintu. Usai me man bellows. They usai bellows. They say and a bond and the bond the dirty. You know the smoke because sign not ever to away the dirty. People and get side them with and they bond the dirty and the smoke. You know. You imagine small picking and there and people a widow age, but for everyone safe, you know, for everyone. I think we're at a stage presently where we need for pay some serious attention. We need for give some serious leadership, provide some serious leadership in handling waste and sanitation. You know, I think it's very, very important. It's very important that we wait till it gets to a point where we will get an outbreak in this country. But I don't know for other person, you know, but me side and they were they drive past where before now, we drive past them place and they you not go see the kind of way they see this right now. You can't. You definitely won't see the kind pile of bags of dirty. Apparently clean salon day where you see them go take the dirty and just take ibam. Na treat. You know, na them bobo they with the kush, then drugs, they don't get the strength and energy or something the distance for go outside for go to where and safe. So we need for sit down and rethink. The mayor gets the dirty must go program where you need for register with council. But I'm sure it gets a lot of other people we not register, we're not able to manage them waste. And it's us, the people. It's us. It's us. The VP don't talk about that. I see the other day he also mentioned I'm in a meeting with the European Union ambassador Naya for see how government will get support. Yesterday, I understand say they don't clear some parts of the city, the side where the dirty day. But the challenge is, if we not fix the problem na city council, we're not getting institution like council for work properly. Every other time there is disruption because of ego, political differences. We need to get a system. We need for get definitely people from different backgrounds, people who disagree, people that don't need for agree on everything, then go get them plaba. But then plaba not for affect the running of the state, especially with things them way go and bug people the health, with things that way go make this city look bad. People can fight all they want, but then first and day not for affect we the people them because not so we they send on a pamphlet to, not so we they sell on a make plaba or na make plaba on a for fair way for settle. There is still a crisis, a problem at council, and then they run for months now, and it's a shame that with all the institutions they will get, we're not able to resolve that issue. The people are way responsible and able to put them parties they are together and resolve that issue. It's a shame. The mayor will take responsibility, the chief administrator will take responsibility, the elected officials them, the councillors them, una all for take responsibility that una they fail we the people of this city. That there is a problem, you just can't sit and find a solution to it in the interest of the people. You just can't sit and find a solution to it. It's shameful. It's shameful. That is not leadership. That's not leadership. Leadership now how there is a problem, you find a solution to them in the interest of the people. But Unayon Plaba, they run all this while, and we are still dirty the park around. So, like I said the other day, me fear now for let we not get an outbreak. If we allow that to happen, Sierra Leoneans, Fritonians for all are responsible. We all go all are responsible. That's when they play with we health, when they play with we well-being, Una dey play with other people dem livelihood, people dem wey dem life dey in clearing up dem waste dem dey or sweeping around. Una dey play with am. Just per ego and petty. You know, institutions dem for dey wey no matter who is there are systems to follow. When dem say na the system this, it doesn't matter who comes or who does not come. It doesn't. Whose political party you belong or whose political party you not belong. Systems and processes with my country, now then them pass sweep out. Then that's I get all them problem them. But they see, because they get systems them, no matter how that kind of power, there are certain things it's difficult for they break them. Because the institutions and don't show say their allegiance not there to any political party. Their allegiance are to the state and the people. But yeah, anybody will come. Mayor don't get fed with pass almost chief administrator there. Two Festus Kale, farmer come, na the same plaba. For 10 years, we dey perfect some more. 10 years. There's a serious leadership problem with that. That shows there's a serious leadership problem. It's clear. There is no two way about it. Not two way about it. Again, there is no way people can go walk around institution, they not get differences, they not get problem, they not get plaba. But the point I'm making is, enough for escalate to this level, where services, things away for work, no they work. No, somebody for able to take leadership and say, no, I won't allow this to happen. We should find a solution to this. And I'm still saying, I understand say the vice president, now they supervise local council them and all. There is a ministry of local government, there is local service commission. Una all they fail with. This is happening and you can't solve the problem. It means all of you are failing us. Una all know they show leadership. Una all know they show leadership. It's a shame. Una all for be ashamed of the kind way una don't allow this whole thing for drag. Truly. It's shameful. It's shameful. Look, inside city, don't see the pack so. Just because people can get their ego, they say this man who don't transfer. Say no, this man no they go. They say let other man sign. He say no, you know they sign. But what? Man, the people where they deal with we, I'm sure they need to take we serious. We do not partners them or development partners. I'm sure if then they read and think they are, they understand how then they happen. They know they take we serious. Because our institution, one old institution goes stall just because of transfer of person, or this person they go, or this person not they go. Because one old institution is gonna stall in activities and programs and they stall for that. Go, no go. This they go, you know they go. Anyway, let's take a pledge this morning and anthem. As always, as we can say now, that now we on commitment to this nation. For sure, say we always they put interest above all. The people who can tell you and say they like salon, then they put the one change salon. I lie then they like pauna. Oh, well lie then they like pauna. They not like salon pass on herself. Some of we where they vote for, they will like salon pass them. Well lie. They sweep and nandy. But nobody know like this country allow things the way they happen, so far happen. No. Lack of leadership. Total lack of leadership. We'll take a pledge and anthem when they come back and do the roll call. Whoever takes stories them, whoever takes stories and at the program. And today now complaint session. Whoever go right across the region, whoever talk to colleagues them, their stories to take. Also, whoever open up the phone line. Today I want to talk about the judiciary. What do you think about the judiciary in this country? Just yesterday we see Usai lawyers them, man. Everybody they come and show influence. Who that make them release this person, who that make them release that person. Anyway, let's take the pledge and anthem. When they come back shortly, continue for stay with me.
I'll pledge my love and loyalty to my country's value. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time, me been away from home. That's why me come back, the way me sing things like one, me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari.
Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make you settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life, now we dey live so. Salon de poel, then just dey pan sorry. Things are go bad, who not dey pan story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these buckle stories. Bring us the rice, cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious. Man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they are a thief, who that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. It's the wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life, now we dey live so. Salon de poel, then just dey pan.
You know what time it is? Youth man, question time. Youth man, question time. I make we land for ask questions, but things them way they happen now in sweet nation. You name the resources, waiting bends on benefits this nation. From independence to 50 years of celebration, where they make you man and they think I'm say something for them better. I still under British colonization. But man, they still not a question. Should be one of the richest countries in the world, but we still why we not a question? Why poor people just the poor? They rank and then they better. But why? Waiting do we not a question? Why make na salon no more the young no they grow? Oh salon, why we not a question? Why make na ya no more education no they grow? Oh salon, how the internet slow? Now so we slow anyone then give me say oh. Big development, corruption, first position, clap for us. Yeah, me, I know that's such occupation. These two come for sponsors. Go for bed with a big na boduya. If you na kill we slow, na shoot we right on sight. Yeah, maybe then they go better. Everybody say na 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 na. Everybody say na 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 na. Yes, I go try for unite this generation. Sabotage me, make them misunderstand the intentions. Making away smart, but must ask you the question. One day, mama, why we still live on the same conditions? Why? By then it go be big question. And you go answer. Imagine mama, papa making confrontation. All these fucking kids in a firebone, now we all young. You know don't know they cut them and they see them. Una say them not for us, una nothing. But why? How long for the ala for the moment? As 2-3 months pass so. Next man said you wait for you for pattern a boy. In this country gets. How come they no able share among 6 million population? We know they ask questions to the tax savior. As they reach there so, Papa God you know. Now for them self and them family them tell them go. Well if Salon for being get 50 million people, then you left. You don't die. Man they know reach 6 million self man in the suffer. So you want to go at 40 something million.
Indeed, we people they we know plenty. We not reach almost, is it 8 million now? Well, the last census. We can forget census this year, actually. We can forget census, and hopefully, we go know whether we don't increase or we still maintain the same number. Which I can enjoy sometimes are the politics with how the politicians can disagree with census business, and interesting, Salon. God. Anyways, we're not plenty like Emerson they say, but we need to ask questions. We need for better, for more, for benefit from whatever that is available to us. We're not a poor nation. We are just poor with leadership and management of we resources. That don't prove over the years. If you check reports them, you check even government's own audit reports, you see now how people they manage with resources. Now we problem. How procurement money them people away for pay certain tax the way they evade them and all that. That is what is affecting us. It's just that we need to, well, President Bill been promised for lock the leakages. How do we lock those leakages and ensure say we be intentional with addressing the things same way they affect people directly. But there are things where actually they change the country and an economy. And some of those things naturally, now where you create job, you industrialize somehow, you create jobs, people and get work. And when people and get work, sometimes they don't even want to know that they're not policies and they vote on. They don't want to know if not the granny in party or grandpa in party they not power or the same tribe or whatever. What's it? Check people will get jobs sometimes in the private sector. They hardly leave and come begin join politics, and it's just election time, then go and vote for who that they want for vote for. That society they would envisage, and hopefully we'll get to that point they will say we all life not depend on too much politics, on who that kind of power, whether now we turn, not then turn. It's more about who that they provide the services, who that they address the problem, who that get better policy with healthcare, with education, with social services. Now, then thing that they would look for and vote for. And I'm sure that we don't vote for, but, sometimes the politics we play as well is about who that in turn for dinner power, for get access to resources. And sometimes it's about lifestyle of people, the state, funding the lifestyle of people. People sometimes get the competence, the ability for deliver, we can make it difficult for even the presidents they will appoint, So hopefully we'll get to that point they will say with politics and elections them go address with problem. It not going to be much about who that get access to resources, who that force dinner, who that dinner power, who that in tribe dinner power, who that in region dinner power. It's actually about how we all benefit from these resources. Region, tribe, these are just things that we naturally get for happen, for show who that we are. But there is one thing we big pass we all way in a salon, and I done there for put ahead. But let's do the roll call quick. Yeah. This is somebody they say we not reach 6 million. Well, not so me, na statistics. Good morning, Albert Ea Bonzu. Good morning, Lamboy Richie, Sal Texal, Kande Koma, Florence Lily Makata, Ibrahim Mansare, Daike Koma. I say the leakage and plenty, bra. The leakage and it's like for way lock your other side, go be lock your other side. Anyways, John Bangura, I Conte. Alasan Kagbo, good morning. Amanatu Sanusi, Mahmoud Sila, good morning. Nabila Musa Kamara, salamu alaikum. Ramadan Karim, Sufiat Abib, Tunis Kiawu, Kenneth Karimu, Gabriel Indolo Lebi, Gabel, Ami Yamama Dawo, Yusuf Sise, Abdulaziz, assalamu alaikum Koto. Dauda Tarawali, good morning. Good morning, Alex Goba Vandi, I Conte. I contact with the continue for talk. This now we Now we who they play generation and they can people and they've been on do before we, people and they will still they do we all just they play with Padlo continue for do that, See Yusuf Alpha, Joseph Aruna, Abdul Rashid, Dakona, good morning, IB Banks, Desmond Smith, Multike, good morning, Arianka, Ambassador Daramin Doko, Moigua Alfred, good morning, Yasin Jalo, good morning, Ali Sise, Baba Tarawali, good morning. Good morning, Baba. Hope you do fine, bro. Kamara Daniel Idris, Samura Lusain, good morning. Samuel Mara, good morning. Sheikh M. Bangura, Komsin, Yunisa Bangura, good morning. Idris Sise, Kamara Mohamed Alassan, good morning. Abbas Sanko, good morning. John Kagbo, Amadou AKB, good morning, Creo Bobo. Yeah, Creo. mean this plabaya cancel. Go, no, enough for go. Go, no, enough for go. Now, seeming some who's our institutions and they work, then they know they happen safe. Now, just suspicion about everybody's suspicious about themselves with politicians and men we political class. How go, they go for being camp problem we make the city go dirty. So we shouldn't do that, man. We shouldn't. Alaji F. Kamara, Augustine Momo Davis, Benjamin Bangura, Bob Sinclair, Sebastian Koma, Musa Masakoy, Lamfia Dabunde Konde, Augustine Momo Davis, Dennis Bangura. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. As always, it is a blessing for Get to Know at the program. Good morning, Albert Lansana, good morning. Hope you do fine and hope all is well. Na Trump plan. Good morning, Shiba Concept, the brand Alimatu Diamond Kenny. Good morning. Lamrana Ba Kamara, Alita Ansukata, the plant mama that plant event day we for escalator, we for make them big next year, inshallah. Good morning, Peter Beckley Senior, Miss B, Kurumbo Michael, Bayan Reginald Decker, Abu Abax Barry, John Christian Kahim, Emmanuel Sa, good morning. Yes. Ali Sise, good morning. Kusna Bayo, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It's always Mohamed Sulaiman Koma, Zainab Masakoy, Safidin Will, Yan Namina, Kamara Freeman. Yes, Rastija, enough respect, brah. Enough respect. I can't play Kuskubin song for you, na special. Which song you wanna play? Just tell me we'll fed them. But I want to send a special dedication to you this morning. Today Thursday, and Thursday can be reggae night, right? Good morning, Rastija, Ambassador Darami Doko, James Kuyate Mami. Good morning, Celia Boma, Mohamed F.S. Kamara. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. It's always a blessing and a pleasure for Get to Know at the program. As I always say, we not take them for granted. We all go continue for do this because this is what we've dedicated ourselves to. My brother na Kenema, Philip Chuku Emeka Telo. Emeka appeared this morning. Good morning, brah. But the call I don't get it. Some people say for they get you every month. We need for make an appointment. And so for they get you every month, at least you can talk some sense now about the things that really happen, bro. Chooks, good morning. Hope you do fine this morning. Philip Koma, good morning. He say interesting because the politics at FCC is toxic. Yeah. But politics not for this, so man. How politics go there? Na plaba, no more plaba. Enough for this, so man. If for actually they solve with problem them, that is why they vote for people them for solve with lead and solve with problem them. What people when they fed themselves no more? How mix pan them feds? How? Who are the benefits? Which benefits would they get pan them feds than them plaba? People should be ashamed. Honestly, sometimes I not can understand. Like I can say, me I don't know if not because I not in a pop, but something in the way I can see. I just think saying an ego. Because people are able to sit down and say, okay, this is my own position, this is not your own position, let's get a middle ground. Let's work together and move. Now that way they see people the way they claim say and they serve the people. Now that way they them for work, Good morning, Dr. Songo Kodioma. Doctor, you need to check your message. I've sent you a message. I'm putting you on the spot now. I've sent you a message long time ago, and I hope I hope you go respond. Good morning, Doc. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you do fine. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. And we can take some stories. Them a lot of stories of things them way happen. Yesterday. Yes, let's take some stories and let me see. Today we're going to open up the phone line as well. We're going to talk to Wisef now the program, and I want to talk about the judiciary. Maybe you go share your experience within the judiciary. If you don't get any encounter with the judiciary and how you think, say, we could address the problems and waiting your recommendation. We're going to talk to Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo and also Sulaiman Banja Tijansi. We want to get some experience about politics, how you don't turn like. These are people we don't serve both ends, So we get that conversation this morning. But first story, we do a story yesterday. Water crisis looms as Sierra Leone's national park falls to luxury villas. So there is this report. That was out yesterday. Man, if you read that report, Tommy Garnett don't raise concern about this thing. Tommy Garnett, man. Tommy don't raise concern about. There are several reports where they show say people are not encroaching at the park, the Western area Peninsula Park. When a reserve where people are not for bill. A lot of reports we don't show that. But still people are not they listen safe. I drive past the peninsula over the weekend. I see people in the Bone Bush right up the hill, beyond the green belt, Natuke area. Now I just read part of this report. He said water crisis looms as Sierra Leone's national park falls to luxury villas. A government commission investigation has revealed that scores of luxury mansions have been illegally built inside the Western Area Peninsula National Park, Sierra Leone's most critical environmental buffer. Shockingly, senior government officials are accused of facilitating the encroachment by issuing land documents in direct violation of the law. The findings obtained exclusively by the Associated Press, AP, and the Gecko Project expose how powerful individuals have carved up protected rainforest land, threatening Freetown's water supply and putting thousands of lives at risk. An investigation commissioned by President Bio in 2022 found that Dennis Sandi, then Minister of Land, signed at least 175 land lease documents in violation of the forestry law. This report there, I go make my colleague then share now with Facebook. The original reports, we just try to amplify them. It is some international website, them news channel, them we carry them. But this is not new to us. So I don't bring Kanto na several reports. I don't host Tommy Garnett na. Literally, the man was crying about how people and they encroach. We all don't see. We see every day. Where they go, where they want, the place where they encroach. This place na Biobari, they call it Biobari. So what I think they're doing to the president is, when they go do them here, then they put in name day. In my own sense, I could say that is a blackmail. For look like now the president they approve them thing, then they then put in name day, Biobari. So pana people then get here or then there. It create the impression like it the president. And I remember president don't go to this place. I was at AYV then. I remember the minister, it was the deputy minister, Nimatulai, I think that's her name. When I've been deputy minister of water resources, they went with the minister then, Dr. Dennis Sandi, to that place there. And the president gave directive. The president himself was so concerned that I think Nadande informed this investigation. He gave some directives that them for demolish would ever they across the green belt. And there were serious arguments. And the now Minister of Environment, Jiwa Abdullah, I don't see, he don't go to that place there, he the one. Say, with water reserve, they get problem because people and they encroach. We water reserve. And if that place they broke, it will cause disaster. I remember the other talk where the Minister of Lands now say, Dr. Turad Senesi, say, why you forget park na the city, but so they can move the park. It go give land upline. It tell you how people in the trivialize serious issue. The other day, the Chief Minister said, he was talking about how do they allow those who have built there and sure say them pay certain fees, for the bill where they don't build there and not allow other people them for bill. But I'm betting you, go to that place, back, you go check. Let you see the building the way they go up there. And most times it's people with power. Now people will get power. Watch, it was the same thing that happened at Motome. Now people will get power. People will get power, we get resources, we get access to power. Now then they do them. And then they go put the president in name day for blackmail him and make it looks like now the president approved this. Well, and say the president, I'm sure the president go see this report. He go see him. Or if you not see him, people them we get interest, like the Ministry of Environment, the National Protected Area Authority, then go bring them to your attention. Say, Palukamo, this is a report. And this report only quotes a government report, a report where government itself do. And not the public. If you read the report thorough, the report they say that document, then get access to them. But the report is not public. This is what we are doing to ourselves. Tomorrow Bambai, wait something happen, we say na God. But for God's sake, we all want billows, we all want land. But there are ways, there are things we can do. People are not stupid when they say, let we reserve this place, let be a reserve. Let no encroach Panam. Because now they will be able to get water. Now them area here, they help we for let water can at the dam, let serve this city and serve other places. What? Now people will get guys. We can do things they will think say another get effect or reaction. It can come power, we can see them back. It can come. Where it come power in another 10 days, they begin blame, or they begin, well, most times we can say na God. Like they can say God na no get spokesman, now they send that too. So this is one of the stories Zemo carried yesterday. Another story now that yesterday there was this report about Edwina Jamiru being granted bail. We've been trying a lot before now. We'll be able to say they arrest them and detain them. We've been trying a lot for get a word from the police, but we couldn't. But yesterday we get this update from Ilraj, Madam Basita Michael, being put on a Facebook page. It's a law student, Edwina Jamiru, has been released on bail according to the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, Ilraj, quoting family sources. Her bail was secured yesterday with the help of Advocate Sierra Leone, a women's rights group. Ilraj said it sought details regarding her release, but we are told details could not be provided due to an urgent meeting. Jamiru, we understand, was taken into custody following remarks she made in a video responding to comments made by the First Lady about her during an interview with AYV. Well, we made efforts to get details of her case prior to her release, but that also proved abortive. Again, the Sierra Leone police, this country, we all should be concerned. We all should be concerned that somebody can be taken, police go keep them, and release them when and how they feel. No matter how kind of crime person commits, there are laws. Again, the people are way even for enforce the law and keep the law, now they can break the law. Yesterday, we really learned and they talk about how now the influence make them release one of their colleagues, the APC Secretary General. This lady, we understand, has been in detention for up to 2 weeks or so. We'll get information. That's why my colleague go there. Don't try a lot for get police for just comment or confirm what is she being arrested for, why you detain them. But how you go arrest somebody, say you go keep her no more, even if the person commits crime, charge and go court, for God's sake. The thing that what they do now this country to people them, the thing them where we they do to people them, and with impunity, I don't talk on her. This lady, she's gone through a lot. She came out at some point and tell the whole country, say, she's been abused. She was impregnated by a man, a born picking for her. Everybody, most people begin saying a lie, one blackmail the man. There was a DNA result. The DNA proof say, yes, indeed, now the man get the picking. The man was suspended, investigated. We don't know the outcome of that investigation there. He has been reinstated, now in position back. This one grand lady, she was arrested, detained, na the same CID, released back without charge. She was arrested recently, detained again. She has been released on bail without any charge. Then they're abusing rights right in front of our eyes. Again, I've made it very clear here. Say, I've interacted with her. She needs support. She needs help. If only this was a country where the system and the work and the support system there, I'm sure she would have gotten the kind of support where he forgets. I don't support her abusing anyone. She has no right to abuse anyone. I don't support her doing that as well. But society, for understand certain things the way they happen with certain person and understand, say, how the system them with they could help this person. And that not for make because if he go against the law, someone should abuse a right. Let her face the law. If una think say don't commit crime, somebody don't go complain am, let her face the law. That's simple. That's so simple. But me, I don't learn. Any case where you see police they begin bend for talk part, there's somebody behind it where they try for abuse somebody in rights. Because if you're doing the right thing, what's wrong for cancel the media? Say yes, somebody can complain them, we don't arrest them, we don't investigate them. If we think say there is a case, we go charge and go court. If there is no case, we go release them. But then here they happen right in front, and it can be me. It could have been my sister. It could have been you. And we all vulnerable to them here because people who for protect we rights, see them they abuse we rights right in front of we. Sometimes and most times you all see them and say, make quiet. It's unfair. It's unfair. If any citizen do wrong, then go complain them. Policing responsibility now for investigate and you get time where they keep the person for. Charge and go court. Let face the law. The consequence for an action. Or you go keep them. People then go try for get information why you keep them. You know they talk, you they abuse the person in right with impunity. You wait for protect the person back. And see how they do so. You know right so? You know right, you know good. Forget Edwina. Think about us Sierra Leoneans and where they go through the then same tier where they happen. Think about them. It could have been any of us. Could have been any of us. Wait to make them they make loan a country and for protect people them right. And let them understand their responsibilities. If they not keep to their own responsibility, then commit crime, the law for all them responsible. But the law, how you for all them accountable and responsible, also gets processes and procedures. Me not a lawyer, but I know there are days where you keep person for before you charge and go court. Certain crime then the way person go commit where you go keep them for some time. But you keep person, the media they try for get information from you. You can't talk. You can't talk about it. That's not how to run a country, bro. That's not how to run a country. Some of the things the way people that we get power, we get influence, they do to certain people, they will definitely not want those things to happen to them or their family members. They will definitely not want it. Bad thing where they do unto person, always remember, say, what if it were me? What if I'm me fumble? What if I'm me picking? Anyway. Let's move to another story. Yesterday, like I said earlier, the president be announced a 25% increase in the salary of AGSLAF officers them effective April 2026. And the president been do that yesterday na the Armed Forces Day commemoration na the Wilberforce Barracks outside the president make the announcements. To the applause of the military officers, you know, they sound very, they looked I was watching, they looked and sounded very happy. But let's take the video, let's watch the video, so President make the announcement. And President also make some statement about coup and how military officers should stay away from politics and all that. We go take them to video then they. Then we can talk to our colleagues and then we open up the phone line. Continue for stay with me.
The welfare of our armed forces remain a priority for my government. In 2024, I approved the Armed Forces Pay Review Board. Its work has guided our decision. Accordingly, effective April 2026, I hereby approve a 25% salary increase. Is this the only message you had? Accordingly, I effective April 2026, I hereby approve a 25% salary increase for all ranks of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. This is a recognition of your service. It is an investment in morale and a reaffirmation of our trust in you. I therefore direct the Chief of Defense Staff and the Director General of the Ministry of Defense to work with the Minister of Finance to ensure full implementation from April 2026.
That's His Excellency the President. They make the announcement yesterday on the salary increase for workers, the military officers, effective April 2026. You know, there's this trending video. I think we need for take let people see them. We try to get a follow up from Agslav, and this video is courtesy from Radio Democracy 98.1. Now just watch my colleague Musa Kamara been get an interview with the spokesperson for the military yesterday. A lot of people are not forward to me, and they were asking questions. And some of the questions they ask now, who are then the selling to? How they get for selling? The school where they, I think a lot of people are concerned about the school where they inside there, how then they relocate them. You know, let's just watch the video quickly.
For then Juba Barracks will go trade off. Please, we don't buy more land than we even need for now. For let we able to move people in. Moriton get space. If we trade off Juba, Moriton get space we go put high-rise building. You know, these days, modern buildings, you just need piece of land. You can put high-rise and put it in there. You go put.
So how far the negotiation for Juba Barracks?
It is in progress. I don't got the details, but I can get the details later when I confirm.
What not really mean for seller?
We don't get Defense Council approval for do that, because we don't do scoping on that. We don't look at the cost-benefit analysis. We don't look at if we lose them, which development it will bring to Freetown. If you put high-rise in that area there, we don't see how Aberdeen there right now. If you put some high-rise in, some newest in there, it will come on fine. Then how many soldier quarter there? About 18. Other space in there. We look at about 20-something acre. So, but if we trade them there, we will get boku buildings. We will able house more soldiers there. Some side we will like, and they will able put two soldiers in a place, so we will able control them. They will available when we need them.
That's the spokesperson for the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, and I will talk to my colleague na Radio Democracy on the story of the sale of the land na Juba Barracks. He said they don't get clearance, but hopefully they try to get some follow-up questions and some updates on, like I say, how they get for Selam, who they go Selam to, and this school where they I think the school where they people are more concerned about as well. how the school then go get for relocate them. Now a school where a lot of people them they attend, including the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte. I think the concerns from the public are legitimate, and hopefully the military, ASLAF, the Ministry of Defense, will come out and explain how the process will happen, so people can go get some understanding and on how they get for do that sale day. We'll go to the regions now and take some calls quickly and talk to our colleagues them. Like I said this morning, we get guests already with we Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo. They can look at the state of the nation, the issues of politics, governance, and as well inter-party politics, the APC when a member of, how then they prepare themselves for 2028. Let's go Kailan quickly. Ali Man Sayede on the line. Good morning, Ali.
Good morning, Lamar, and good morning, listeners.
Good morning and welcome. You shared some story with we yesterday about a fire incident. What's in the situation presently?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, in the early hours of 6 yesterday, in the evening hours, there was an alarm where the National Fire Force alarm gets with regards to fire incident we happened along the Manasio Road, waiting for do with New Life. Church, beside the pastor site.
So now the incident with the show on screen. What's in the not able know what caused the fire? Is there any information on that?
After that one day, the press do a swift intervention to engage the pastor, the Reverend Pastor Sengu. But it was so unfortunate. Pastor Sengu, we say, we will engage the press on that because he's depressed for now. But I will get on to the commander, head of the National Fire Force, Kailam, Commander Kainesi. And therefore confirm to we say, according to a professionality, find his way to do that fire caused by the cook where it cook. Because you will find out this structure where you see so it's fire day. There is a church there and also school and that same vicinity. So you will find out that join the hall. So the guys dwelling house they also get school and also a church. So instead of dwelling house the family of the pastor, the cook. So after they don't come by force, they don't strive for solve the problem, or at least the best to go solve save other houses, let the fire now escalate stay. Now that's the commander say they find out. And he also said the plan this morning for himself to engage the community people on that. Because now issue this way we don't affect not only Kailan, but the entire nation. Even there are far incidents away to come up. So according to him, that's the answer confirmed to the press. That could be the cause of fire yesterday, Namrana.
So there is no casualty, right? They're not able to put out the fire.
Yeah, they will put on the fire, but though it caused some damages, but there was no casualty, by the way. Loss of properties because we see some young boys that come around, try for take which not belongs to them and all of that. So I think that's even led for make the pastor depressed, we will talk depressed and all of that. So it was so disheartening, by the way.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Aliu. Thank you for that update today. Thank you so much. We the move go Falaba to Frederick Bilal. Frederick, it's like the cow and still and bog the people in Falaba district, so they can talk to Frederick Bilal quickly on that. And we decided to get Frederick on the phone this morning. Like I say, stay with we get for come talk to the former member of parliament, former minister of information, Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, on politics, governance, and leadership. Modern serve in different capacity, and as well, the internal party issues them and how things then they happen. Continue for stay with we. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM. Don't get Frederick on the line. We can tell another person if Frederick if the phone is busy. Emmanuel, man. Yeah, a lot of things and they happen. I read some of the comment them. Some of the things we they talk about the Edwina issue. I actually would have with a go Bo no go Bo Isa Joanna. Good morning, Joanna.
Yes, good morning, Lamana, and good morning to viewers and listeners.
Yes, Joanna, you're welcome. We understand say there were some issues with students at Jala University waiting at the situation.
Yes, there was an issue with the student them would want to go on strike for Sika school fees business. Well, initially we school be open, we college be open. University people statement and do say everybody for paying school fees, and of course there was an increment in the school fees, especially for continuing students then. You know, so they will be supposed to pay 3,000 some, they increase in school fees to 5,000 some, you know. So after what did not happen, then we also vex for that and create several concerns for Sekada increments, but the university explained to them as to why then they supposed to pay. Moving on, the examination come closer. University pull notice now those say all the one them with the final year for present all the school fees documents them. They for present all the paper them will then get, you understand, for Seka verification process, because there are some students them within us college they don't go to final year, they not pay for year one, they skip go to year two. Some of them pay for year two, they not pay for year three on to final year. So the university be try to do some verification for specifically final year students them for make them see exactly how they get that, because then I go them go. So where these exam business can they verify some of them pay their school fees complete, some of them not pay. So the one them will be complete, they allow them for go to classes for seats while the one in the outside. So that was the reason we make some of them come on campus and strike and tell the university say no. If una want, una all we paper them after the exams them, but not to now una for all the exam, because una be not supposed for do that verification before now they allow you for go final year, not to now una for come. So when the strike begin, the administration been trying to talk to them through the student union government before the strike for make the students all pay. But they don't abide by them until the day for the exam. So they decide to give some of them do only the one who don't pay now.
So how is there any way to resolve the whole issue but every university get their own system and you need to pay fees to be able to take exams. What's in the role of the students' body on this?
Well, the student union first be engaged peacefully with the administration. Later, then they go on a protest. But after we done the hold up on the very day, they engage the administration for ensure that they understand with the student for seats. On that very day, they not be able to sit. But the following day, the administration change the schedules for the exams and allow the students. After they talk to you now, they all sit the exams them quietly, and the administration still continue to talk to them.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Financial mandate.
Well, thank you so much. I think that's a better way for resolve this situation, But thank you so much for the update there from Bo. That now is Joanna Bauer, we colleague from Bo. They talk to. We'll come talk to Cleversin now. They go Kenema. There is some update from Kenema. We need for talk to we colleague Cleversin. Let's have to talk about the issue with Edwina. So the point I was making is anybody where they say it gets problem with the law, let face the law. If somebody thinks say it gets somebody do something way wrong, let them hold them responsible. That's it. Local. You don't get clever sin. If somebody do something way wrong, let it face the law. That's about it. Instead of you keep them, you hold them, you keep them no more and abusing rights, then that's the problem. Let's go follow back quickly. Let's talk to Frederick. Good morning, Frederick.
Good morning, Mr. Ba.
Yes, Frederick, waiting at the update from Falaba this morning.
The issues then are Falaba, then Bokuti.
Yes, so, waiting at some of them. I see still they tell we have the cow and still they come out from Mali as soon as they report.
Yeah, the Malian cows then still they come in country. And then they use all these goods then for entering the country. But wait, you don't worry, people then have to carry the train. also the cow them. Because if people then they come within the district, they not go through the legal processes for let them enter the district, who they call them cow, by the way they call them cow them. And foreign languages then they talk. They know they talk like Kong, then you fool us, that's the way they talk. We all fool the way that they have to make them understand what exactly the urging them to talk. So if you don't let them continue for Canada the country, we then cow them. Now serious security threat to the people of Calabar.
So, like I asked the last time, what's in the role of the authorities them in their in situations like this? Because it's border issues and whatever. What's in them? They make any comments on this? Because people in the way they farm, right, and this go affect the crops them.
Well, the stakeholders, like the district council and the DO, they don't call a meeting or talk with the paramount chief then of how they go able to tackle them Mali and Kauda where then they enter that the district or not the country. But again, we get bad citizens there. Where then they lead them Malians, like if they can't be at home, then they come, then they send force in that on they when then take that individual, they go meet them, then tell you say, so we escape route, we shall we go pass, we not go enter and out, so we give social amount of money. It is the people and they go the back and they go to down there. Most at this time where then they cancel. That's where they go like Kabbalah, you will see them, you will see the cow that for Puna. But we ask, then cow that we side them back, the people then say, we don't see them, we back, we surprised, we can't see them. It means that the work with citizens within same country, where they lead them, will let them escape them not Canada. So the paramount chiefs and stakeholders, in case of them concerns again. And also the police personnel within the district, they're very similar concern. They say Falabana, a porous border area. Again, enter and you pass backyard, you go Guinea. So the police and say the personnel where they command them border crossing point also, they not get that enough personnel. And we camp out, they not get enough. So all that is a serious concern from the people of Calabar. And the farmers also, they cow the way they go to the farm there, in the roots granas, if they meet any plantation that is destroyed. And then man the way then they can, they're not the sleep now road and they sleep. Even with the bike, where they use them bike there for go Kabbalah. So then if you meet them on road, where they talk to the one the way they deal with the cow, they know they understand you. You make sign to them, now laugh and they laugh. So now serious threat. Like last week where they go, I go to my home and Kabbalah. We fall down our route. Because when they talk to them, they're not able to understand me. And the cow then they come closer to me. The woman jump behind the bike, they will follow.
That's serious anyway. And it looks like solution not to the problem, right?
No solution, not the it. They keep them, don't try for talk to the people there. The council chairman don't try to talk to people there. Even party stakeholders there. They don't come together. They don't hold a meeting. But still, for control them alliance, let them know in country, then say it needs enough personnel, police personnel, but let them strengthen the border entering areas. But we talk to them, they say the porous borders. So we cannot expect them for let them know come on.
Now then they go pass.
So it's difficult for the people like that.
Well, thank you so much, Frederick. We'll keep an eye on that story there. And but thanks for the update from Falaba.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Frederick Bilal, a colleague from Falaba and Koinadugu district, working regularly. They give you updates. There are these cows where they say they come from Mali, where they come right inside, Falaba, and then they see plenty of them. And then there is concerns about them. Where they can go Cambodia. See, Cambodia is in Asia. We get some Sierra Leoneans them we stranded there. We don't reach out to for raise some concern about their well-being. Then they look for ways for return back home. They want come salon. They look for ways for help, seek support, and we did try for see if we can speak to them this morning on the concerns them with and the face. They actually say some of them went through some recruitment programs for go work, but we didn't reach. None of the work we didn't tell them about, then go see and they face some harassment and one for come back and one for the where authorities them understand within that the situation and how for address them problem. Yeah, a lot of people who left the country as always. Several reports indicate say the appetite for the mostly young people who want to go away. Young people we want for left and think say then go get better life overseas and in whatever circumstance, whether not the Middle East, not Asia, and other parts, can be tough. It can be tough. Some of them can go face serious difficult situations. And for comeback can be problem, especially with women them. Society, stigma. But they try to connect with them from Cambodia. Let's take a quick music break whilst we try for get them. We want to talk with them quickly before we can talk to we guest them this morning. Continue for stay with we.
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home. That's why me come back. When me sing things like one, me bring you this conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari.
Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, pandoti character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make you settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life, now we dey live so. Salon de poil, then just depend sorry. Things are go bad, who not depend story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these buckle stories. Bring us the rice, cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious. Man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they are like thief, who that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, it's the wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life, now we dey live so. Salon de poil, then just depend so.
Yeah, so we say na sana say na sorry. All man they blaming company. But let's go on the line quick. We get some Sierra Leoneans. We reach out to it and say then they're Cambodia. Then they face some challenges and need for bring and come out to the authorities. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Who that's how they talk to?
You talk to Alusain Bagi.
Yes, Alusain, you actually reach out to me. Yeah, Alusain, you there with other Sierra Leoneans them or are you one?
Are there with two other Sierra Leoneans with me?
Okay, so what's in the situation? What's in happen? How you go Cambodia?
Cambodia and I be back home. Like then give me a link for apply for factory job where then say me say na a factory you can work in a clothing factory when I like a legit job. I say okay. Then I apply. I even pay me money for come. Then pick me up in the airport. I pay 1,500 for the visa.
Okay.
They say the company, they pull the tickets, everything. Yes. So I paid my money, I come, they pick me up at the airport. So like, then came on a compound. I see like 100 of security. But if you say like legit something, say I go inside the apartments, then say, now this you can do. But tell them, say, no, not to this. I will apply factually, not to this sentence.
Waiting at this, waiting
so like
go
they
show
force
you.
me, I never scamming.
Scamming?
Online scamming. Yes, online scamming.
Hmm.
Yes. So like I may never do that before. I never get experience. So like then take my phone, that then smash my phone, put my phone, take me some kind of shock me, take my passport Namian. So like I refuse. I did like 3 months. Because I'm not happy to do the work, then just like then take me and begin sell me from one company to another. Because like then sell me for paying the money, then buying tickets. No, I said, but not to this and sell me for candle. So they sell me for paying the money back. Yes. So I did into this like 7 months, sell me from one company to another, sell me from one company to another. So like finally I get out. Now we didn't Phnom Penh now with the strand. We not get no salary. I don't get up to like 11 months now. Nothing not
Hold
going.
on at the agents with Keigo.
So like
Where the agents with Keigo?
Now like person send me the link. One of my friends from Nigeria, then send me the link. Say I apply in a job. So like I click the link, apply, give you details, everything. Yeah, now online.
The other Sierra Leoneans that we do it the same way themselves go there.
No, everybody get their own story, like how they come. But I get 2 of my brothers. I know the balance in this one, they're out in the streets. But there are some of my brothers in the back.
We'll not talk to one of them. No talk, no just hear them story.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. I'm John Gevao.
Yes, John. How you go Cambodia?
Well, I've been in a salon. I apply online for job. So the guy tell me say I pay $300. Go link me up for a job. When I free visa, everything where you come, then they pay you by month. Every month they pay $1,000. So but we pay the agent online. After we come Cambodia, car can pick me up. We start family self. There be 3 who come. There be 3 from Sierra Leone. So we go to the company. I meet thousands of Chinese people a day. So we go they put it on. They tell us in a scan work for Kandu. So but that night in particular, I tell them to this apply. I'm not going to explain about computer business. So I refuse. 2 of people were there, one lady with one boy. That night they say we began on arguments. Since that night they take themselves. I don't ever know, but I don't know if they don't kill them 2 people and I don't know. Because what they do when they refuse, then they shock you, then they beat the punishment to too much. You know, a lot of Sierra Leone with the company were there, a lot of Sierra Leone are there. Then they take phone out from you. They don't allow you to use the personal phone. I don't there for more than 9 months with them at the company. No salary, no nothing, a beat and punishment to shock. Then the Cambodia government, nobody to where they happy with you, the citizens. We don't get no right in this country. Now, whether arrest the Chinese boss, the big boss of the UN, when they arrest and then we all not do no salary, no nothing. Now, the Cambodia, the immigration will run after we now more than 200 Sierra Leoneans. Whether they go now IOM for go report, IOM say okay, well, we call the embassy in China, we talk to the ambassador. They tell we say then the travel cloud will find way for, but how for go home, we not get ticket money. So we really suffer. Some of the friends are in the street for now as I talk to you.
Let's talk to the other person. Let's talk to the other person. Understand how we safe go Cambodia. Okay. Cambodia is far in Asia. Good morning. What's your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmed. How you said not through the link you go Cambodia?
Yeah, not through the link I come Cambodia and where I come because I just agree with the friends here at CISO. When me come and take me at the company, then give me paper for sign, then collect me passport and all. So I asked like, what about this job? They explained to me all about the job. I said, I never do this. And besides to this job, they will send me for Kandu. So why you guys are showing me this? And then I for sign 1 year contract according to the agreements with them. At that moment, I don't get any option. No, sir, no boy. My first thing is for that kind of say and collect me passport. So I just get for expect me say, man, not taking care of my life. So I do then skin me 1 or 2. I work no salary. The salary they say they can't pay, don't pay the salary. So I would the only thing they will give up money something for it. All the balance say after way now done for work, they give them money until the government, the soldier and the police in the country then go bust out at the building in Saudi. So everybody end up for one way. All money in the streets, someone they fighting battle. They try to go to IOM, then this they are follow we say don't go April, follow go. But like just keep postponing us and say even if they get for do one, not get for responsible for ticket them. That's one of the biggest problems.
So now for pay on your ticket?
Now for pay we own ticket for exit, and we don't get nothing.
So, how una dey live na Cambodia now? Una not get work? Una be 8 months, 9 months? How una don't dey live there?
Well, they live by God and grace. So food is the small thing we use for pool, like stuff that we don't get so money for caps. We go sell them to the cities in India. At least we get something. And we miss some of 1 or 2 by them already don't they have for long. Where they connect with, where they connect 1 or 2. And so they take stuff. And even so they safe. I know now 4 days inside one room. We monitor and so they save. Now what's that they get and they get all this so manage our waiter.
Let's talk to Barry.
Why is someone in our streets?
You can get the phone to Barry. Let's talk to them. We get sent there already. We need to come and talk to them.
Yeah, Mr. Lamagana.
So
Mr. Laman.
the other guys and they talk about reaching out to the embassy. Una they in touch with anybody in the Sierra Leone embassy in China where una say na they cover Cambodia?
Yes, actually, we get in touch with the ambassador. We one of the Sierra Leoneans when they talk to the ambassador directly because like they say ambassadors will not talk to them like randomly, will not talk to them like so like now one person they reach out to them. So they get on to them because any news we get to the ambassador and they come to we and say we get a group open. So like ambassador tell them say because right now Chinese New Year in February, it just happened this past Monday. So they can celebrate like 1 week. So then after the holiday, then go try for sort out things, then go clear we overstay. When then clear we overstay, everybody go sort out in ticket money.
Okay. On a family they are aware of waiting on they go through, right?
Yes, they really are aware.
So waiting at the message you wanna go and give them. Waiting, I can imagine, people and get them picking and say they don't travel and they go get job and una they in this kind situation. Waiting at the help una need. Waiting because una get for pay una tickets as you say if the embassy help una for clear una overstay.
What's the tell for big salon people like I tell for so now we there with the strand, Mr. Laman. I know easy for we. We just want to go back home. You know what I mean? If they go we put to the ISL, let them go reach us, we'll go back home. And that's not every money from them because now the
so waiting at the help una need tickets, right? So because una not get money.
We just need tickets for go back home. We not get nothing, Mr. Lamana. At least some of you better within a room 4, 5, 6. Some man at treats. Some man and don't finish house right now. So like I know easy out there. I know easy, Mr. Lamana.
Okay.
Language barrier, we talk to nobody.
We go stay in touch. Hopefully the authorities then go listen then they hear and when they in touch with the ambassador as well. It's good that he don't make commitment for help una in some ways. And at least there is an embassy we concerned about waiting on they go to and they try for help. That a positive part. We hope say hopefully there will be ways where una will support for able get on a ticket then for come back.
Inshallah.
Very sorry for waiting on they go through. Hopefully other waiting you get anything where you want it to other Sierra Leone. There are a lot of Sierra Leoneans that we want travel. We want go. Some not even care outside the country they are waiting and they go through. You get any word of caution where you want left them with?
Well, I can emphasize say like you see at times we everybody want be a prospect, everybody want make them. At times we everybody can say if person stop himself, go and stop, what I mean. But like I can tell any Sierra Leonean say like any travel we not too legit, we not make something like let them not take the risk because a lot of Sierra Leoneans they struggle out there.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Una. Thank you. I will keep in touch with you now. These are Sierra Leoneans, okay. Cambodia, they Southeast Asia. They imagine the time or distance, for going under. We wish them well. We'll stay in touch with them and hopefully the authorities then they listen and then go get the required support with the need. We'll take a quick break. Could they come join with guests them shortly? This is not the Truth Morning Devotion. Continue for stay with me.
You know what time it is?
Youth man, question time. Youth man, question time. Make we learn for ask questions. But things them where they happen now in sweet nation. You name the resources. Waiting bends on benefits this nation. From independence to 50 years of celebration. Where they make you man and they think I'm say something for them better. I still under British colonization. Command them still not a question. Should be one of the richest countries in the world, but we still why we not a question why poor people just dey poor. They rank and then they better, but why? Waiting do we not dey question? Why make na salon no more the young no dey grow? Oh salon, why we not dey question? Why make na ya no more education no dey grow? Oh salon, how the internet slow? Now so we slow anyone then give we say oh. Big development, corruption, first position, clap for us. Yeah, me, I know that's such occupation. These two come for sponsors. Go for bed with a big na boduya. If you na kill we slow, na shoot we right on sight. Yeah, maybe then they go better. I say na 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 na. We don't yes, I go try for unite this generation. Sabotage me, make them misunderstand the intentions. Making away smart, but must ask you the question. One day, mama, why we still live on the same conditions? Why? By then it go be big question. Imagine mama, papa making confrontation. All these broken kids in a fire bone, now we all young. You know don't
this the man now we bro. This thing the man now we Big Joe. This the man now we
Black Leo. Mona.
This the man now we This thing the man now we This the man now we Mona. Still we gon' stand up. Mona. Still we gon' try.
Welcome back. This is the Tooth Morning Devotion on Tooth FM 103.9. We want to wish the Sierra Leoneans at Cambodia. They hope say they go get the required support where they need. And it's tough. A lot of young people want to travel. Sometimes we even advise them and they think say, especially where you say you don't get small opportunity for travel. Where you tell them say not to how we there and how that they see me there and or low do something and then go vex and go say you know like them. But that's the situation. Then thing the way they see online, say apply, then they go give you this job. Some of them na scam. We get a lot of stories of we sister them where they now the Middle East sometime, you know, where they go through a lot of harassment and all that. So be careful, take your time. As much as you want left, you know, one left you go for comeback na problem, you be a burden by your family and the state as well. I get the pleasure this morning for welcome to the studios. You know, I can say two senior citizens. I think I can clearly say that. I get lawyer Suleiman Banja Tijansi, a lawyer of long-standing repute, somebody we don't serve in different capacities, different institutions, and the SL serve as National Secretary General of the SLPP as well. And it is serve now one of the legal boards, right? Good morning, sir, and welcome.
Yes, I was the chairman of the General Legal Council.
General Legal Council, yes. So anybody who don't go now then status, then they don't he don't serve, but then still get time, still they serve the country. I get Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, don't serve as president of SLAJ, you know, don't serve as Minister of Information, presidential advisor, member of parliament. And yeah, I still look forward for a memoir. I don't know how far I don't go with a memoir.
Okay,
good morning,
right
sir. Welcome.
Yeah, right there, yes.
How far with the memoir?
Thank you very much. No, I don't go far.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Hopefully we'll go see him pretty soon.
Yes.
Inshallah. But I you know, I want to start with you, Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo. I want to look at the state of the salon which you experience, you know, from Usai we don't come out to Usai we did now, with democracy and governance. What's in your assessment of this country presently, you know, with post-war, you know, democracy, opposition handing over to ruling party handing over to an opposition, and we also get that with former President Kuma and President Bio, and Usai we did presently?
Well, one can easily say the fact that this country will be in a state of war for about 11 years, don't suddenly consolidate, it don't stabilize. We don't see 3 presidents go and come peacefully without difficulties, we will congratulate ourselves. Say we don't go fast, small bit. The things that we want as a people, and the pressure was mounting even in the days of the one party, that people that we want a change in this country. And everybody wanted democracy. I've been in a parliament at the time. We are the last parliamentarians, and now we serve under the one party system. And Timu Bangra was our chairman then. I was the Secretary General of the Backbenchers Association. In those days, we get backbench. Now like the opposition at parliament.
Okay.
And they challenge the ministers, where the ministers too are seated in parliament with us, the parliamentarians. The vogue was, everybody wanted a change now, wanted a return to democracy. The pressures began so mount internationally that even the president, Momo, is unable to contain the matter anymore. Now I make it set up quickly, Peter Tucker come, set up a committee, etc., for make we change the system. But now that we don't get the democracy and we don't go through a very, very vicious war. So if we could say thanks to God that it all ended, and we don't get democracy, and they try up to this point for make sure we get a small hala here and there, but the democracy don't sustain for some time. From Pakaba, who was a very great friend of mine. Now they mentor we when they come, we all be sit down, they talk together. He always get new ideas and views, but he was a very straightforward and honest man. Because in the democracy, he read them, the book, and he practice them. So it was not surprising that when the time came, we in party now winning handover. And I think, say, in behavior also influenced Ernest Koroma. Because Ernest Koroma could not have done otherwise. Because people then go point at Pakaba. Then they say, look, you come in handover to you. Now you don't lost enough for handover. So all of those things. But like I said, we are happy that we live on this stage now. The parliament, they operate. The executive serve the function. We see some weaknesses, but we get right for point at those weaknesses.
You miss mainstream politics?
No, well, I don't mean that because you are a journalist. There is no way by which you can run away from politics. You are in one way or the other in politics. You can influence public opinion. This is what makes it good for me. Even now, I write letters to the president as a citizen of this country. Remember when the cocaine issue came, I wrote a letter to him expressing concern. And he was very, very satisfied that there are people who are expressing concern. I also wrote a letter to the chief minister about the state of the parastatals in this country. And they responded. So even though I'm not in mainstream politics, but I'm also contributing in my own way. And I also asked the necessary questions.
Just yesterday, President Bill, at the Armed Forces Day commemoration, it talked about how the military should move away from getting in politics. With things the way they happen in West Africa presently, we see how military overthrow, and even when they're not power, you don't get attempted coup, don't get protests and all of that. How you think, say, we for consolidate this peace and strengthen with democracy, so we not even they think about going that path, say, now this kind of way, we for change government.
Well, we should be honest about it. Because this concern about the military interfering in politics, they raised this issue a long time ago. The 1978 Constitution filed legislatum, in fact. There is a clause where say no member of the armed forces shall qualify to be president of Sierra Leone. But we are not honest about it. When Momo's time came, ways were found to amend that part of the Constitution that made it possible for him to become president. Yes, the president has made a very important point. Because really, any country with fashion, then coup business, it's not going to ever develop. Because the coup, one I don't use for get coup, then you develop to civil war. And when you develop to civil war, the country not going to develop. So I agree with the president that everybody getting work where they train them for. You are military people, perform your military duties. Those who are teachers, let them perform their duties. Those who are politicians, let them go perform their duties. But of course, they should be accountable to us. If they're a politician and you want to perform that role, to us, it's important that you do so.
How we go strengthen this democracy, especially, with institutions, them, say, parliament where you serve, the judiciary we deserve, and as well the media and everybody. How do we strengthen this democracy and let people and get trust and believe in them as a way of changing government if we want for change, or giving whatever then a power continuity?
Well, the people where they handle their institutions said they too must be honest, because you should not allow yourself to be captured by the state. When you make the state capture you, then of course become ineffective. You cannot perform. If you, like our association, it's like an association of journalists. They are journalists. If they have any problems, let them come to we. Now we are the members. We will give their answers. Mm-hmm. But they never sell out to the government openly. Mm-hmm. But in the same token, if government do anything way worth praising, the journalist has a right to do so. Mm-hmm. They should be objective and neutral in this whole process. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, you look at the judiciary, they must perform their own duties according to the rules. To us, it's important. Because if all these institutions collapse, then the state would have collapsed. Right? Now you have the judiciary. It has to function effectively. Even the lawyers themselves, the bar sessions, these various of us were very concerned about the splits way go occur after that Nkedema incident. They should be seen to be a strong organization, right, for function in such a way that they create checks and balances in society. Then, of course, we also look at the civil society organizations. Yeah. They too should be honest about it all. If you are civil society, be a civil society organization. This is what we keep on saying, because your strength lies in the fact that you are neutral and you're objective. That is what makes you strong. And the state self not going to able to function well if all these institutions are collapse. Yeah. They must be seen to be strong. If the president himself not go want a weak system, himself not able to perform. You know?
But most times they are accused. There's this talk about state capture. I think I will stick to Suleiman Banjat on that. The point he made about, I'll start with you with the bar association, the judiciary generally. Just yesterday we could get this conversation. It was about who that influenced the release of lawyer Lansana Doumbouya, the Secretary General of the APC, rather than the judicial system working in its way, where nobody no go one take place now because me get involved, make them release them. How this you think say the division within the bar presently they affect the judicial system and generally the lawyer profession?
Thank you very much, Lamarana. First of all, I want wish all my Christian brothers and sisters a blessed Lenten season, and also my Muslim brother and sister I want to say to them Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak. Yes, back to the question. The judiciary. The judiciary is not the most important arm of all the three arms, in the sense that now they keep check on each and every one of them, make sure say and perform the rule according to what in the Constitution say. But as I always don't say, and I go continue for say, the Constitution will give the executive too much power. It not only give them too much power, but the power we give them over years is been abused. Me will look no more on the judiciary. Almost Chief Justice will don't get to the go and come. Then he don't say I Chief Justice na this country we take that rule, they take retire a commodity. Usually you understand, then before they come, out then they bring them can, so then they pull them. Because one they go, waiting they make it resign or waiting they make the retire, nobody know they know. Then the next minute you see they appoint other one. And now we don't go to the extent that self, you answer, hierarchical. All over the world, where they choose a Chief Justice, now from the highest court. That's what they be in England, that's what they be in America. But in Sierra Leone, we don't break the hierarchy now over the years.
And the law they show the procedure now before happen.
Yes, right? And now they take Court of Appeal judge, you understand, maybe even the youngest one will take American Chief Justice. Would they take something the youngest, now the Supreme Court to put up and tap the big one there. And now like the police or the army, you know, go take sergeant, you make a CDS, you understand? You know, go take inspector general, inspector of police, you make a IG, you know? So I don't see why, you understand, over the years, we do the kind of thing, and that now one. we, the judiciary, now for make sure say the other arm then go according to what's in the constitution say. Because you see the constitution, now the supreme law that one in the country, which show we all we hold there, all the bodies then they hold them for perform now this country and how them for check each other so that we go get separation of powers. So that each and every institution go respect the rule of law. President Sidom, he want go third time. President Sidom, you understand, he don't weaken all the institutions, then nobody know if for tell and the truth, you understand, just do what he want for do. When you get that kind of situation and then kind of chaotic situation in there, the soldier man said they believe so then can correct the situation. And in most cases then they make it worse. So I think to say number one, we get for respect and go by our constitution and what in the constitution say. Number two, we get for look at the executive and the powers they wouldn't get and see how we'll bring them powers and they at par with the executive and the legislature. So that as when I rightly can say, the state not will capture the institutions then they. The other one are the electoral management bodies as well. You get for strengthen them, you get for make them independent. We get for know that they say, you know, so when you choose an electoral commissioner, you if for doing work. The electoral commissioner for able doing work, irrespective of who that they talk to her. He get for be the real referee is supposed for be. If we get one in this country, so we will see improvement. We can enjoy the democracy.
I asked earlier about the Bar Association and Lawyer Society. I remember when you have been chairman, there was some, intervention in time for resolve the issue and investigate and all. You think it escalates to a point that it cannot be resolved or it affect the profession?
It can be resolved. Obviously, it affect the profession because as lawyers, we get for speak with one voice. Now we prosecute the rights of the people of this country. And we have for do holistically. They say divided will fall, united we stand, you know. So if we divide, that voice, people are not going to take it serious. Especially when you get a bar where they say this is not the Bar Association, the United Bar of Sierra Leone, where all the lawyers and believe, anything we pull na do, they go and call. But then again, na political interference. But we know they call that political interference. Now we care politics go inside our profession. Because we don't get Bar Association at this country, so we meet inside Secretary General. Edit together, they are Secretary General. We don't want the care politics go there. This Bar Association, now we first begin to talk about multi-party in this country because when we begin advocate that Bar Association, I don't forget that Bar Association conference of 1990, they make me guest speaker for good talk about the weaknesses of the 1978 constitution. Inside that meeting, the APC members of parliament immediately, Temu Bangura, we IB talk about this, no? We sit on there. You understand? They all sit on there, we take a resolution. See, if we go to multi-party, that's how united the bar be, irrespective of your political color. When it comes to national issues, they come together and stand for waiting good for the people of Sierra Leone. Now that body me can meet in this country, and by God in power, now that body I will left for Grand Peking and for go because we will continue for faith, we will continue for work behind the scenes for make sure they can together back.
Inshallah.
I've been working on it and we will continue for work on it.
Hopefully. You just mentioned the advocacy. I think you go be the right person to talk about the 1991 Constitution, and we're there about for review the Constitution, and we don't start with part them we get for do with election. What's in your position on the review process of the Constitution generally, and some of the clauses in the amendment bill ready before Parliament presently?
Well, what me say is, Constitution a holistic document. Even we say who they help the judge them for interpreter, we know they look na one side no more. We go for look na all side before we go know. Because you see the Constitution, not all say get clear meaning. The way the draftsman they make. At times you get for look the other side and for know exactly what in demand and what in Parliament really be mean for do. So if they review them, we go for review them holistically. I'm not denying say, situation go demand where you get slight amendments them along the way, one or two. But the kind way would they do and so me no want for make we review Constitution and take and go to the people or to Parliament by parts.
The AG say now because now election, they want to do it fast before the election time reach, so confusion no go.
Well, that nine are the selfish part we may not agree with. And nothing to say because of what happened in 2023. Therefore, you understand, two political parties therefore just go sit down and sign agreement, you understand, for change even that part of the Constitution. That part of the Constitution get for all Sierra Leonean. Both the one they would vote and the one they wouldn't vote for. So you want to say them go just go under and go sign agreement. They will take out inside the Constitution without to people that know really look at and see how for go and vote for them. I think to say for do them holistically. I not deny certain things then they will something necessary for do now we could do by act. Like who stand the next election will be because the way they right now you're untidy. Who stand the next president for take office? I then I untidy because with transition period really untidy. You know, because look what happened self way and Nkrumah kind of power. They therefore left the ministers them now them position for one whole month. Because you understand they were not prepared. You understand? Then therefore look what you don't do and then look what you therefore do before you prepare it making team. So what in maybe in the scene like would they not choose say first Saturday in November, all man agree to that. You understand? Every year we don't know that they say the first Saturday in November and they tell what the 5 year reach now they will go into election. We say maybe it's first Saturday in January. We all don't know say when you don't win the election first Saturday in November, first Saturday in January in January after all the celebrations, the new president they can. So you get that period day where all the transition go done. You go don't choose you people them, you understand, then go down they understudy the other people them, say then go parliament and go approve them. So that is a tidy way. That one day I no go object to that. But all the other nitty-gritty them, you understand. I think to say we'll join them with the other ones so that we'll go look at. Because right now if you miss at the same position, people I can't because I look at one part. Election knows not to just get election. The courts get election. All other areas get election. We the people themselves get the election. So therefore look all the section in there and look what they say right now so that it makes sense. So that we will know who's consistent and who's not consistent.
You earlier mentioned about the power of the president, and one of the recommendations from the tripartite now for set up a select committee where bar association go send interreligious council. We're going to interview somebody where people that we go apply for be electoral commissioners and recommend to the president. But that is being changed in the amendment bill somehow. It is saying the president will still get the power for appoint the select committee.
Well, that's now gets because if you don't talk say them for common them bodies there, allow them bodies there for choose the post when they send to you. Because as president, I mean, you're not president, you must get influence now all the association. You must get your own people and they. So if they say you for choose a bar association, you choose somebody who you know say you understand go there in your favor. Labour Congress, you choose somebody who you know say go there in your favor. But when you allow the bodies them for choose, then go look who that go represent their interest best and send and go to you.
You think so the 1991 constitution don't serve we well? The way it comes to interpretation, most times they get a
because
lot of
you see this tears who then say for go make this choice, for go make this search and who then call committee. Not just because of what people then perceive say happen 2023. Because really more watch Salon election history. Who that choose Christian Atop? Now President Ahmad Tijan Kaba. Yes, after in 10 time, SLPP win the election?
No.
Who that choose Infa Ali Conte? Now President Nkrumah, Madabi no win. You understand? So me no understand what in this tier so say because that man they choose you as or no consult. You know, election as I always tell people them, you know, leadership now God gets them. And you know they can't choose them now we they use for choose them. And we don't decide say this 9 they be. They go must make sure say we make sure say that be.
I remember when you were Secretary General, some of the things we you know the SLPP been the question and the issue of consultation.
Exactly.
Where the interpretation of consultation, we still get that situation.
Of course, because it's very difficult for interpret. Even the law they will right now, you know. I mean the case they will don't decide on consultation. No really legally therefore tell you, you know, we all mark out you on you because consultation is consultation. Information is consultation. I can just inform you. I consult. I don't consult you. You know, say consultation mean to say where I tell you say make you go to you what you think about what they do. What do you think? Now I go decide on. No. I'm not bound. You can tell me say yes. I don't consult. You understand? Apparently this me want to. No, I don't think say this is why I go write for you. Understand? Well, that now your own business. You understand? But this now me want. It go on. So consultation is so what did I go say? It's pregnated with.
So a good way we change them, right? A good way we change.
No, a good for make we change them. You understand? I'm not denying the changes. You understand them, but what will they watch for change them for now?
Because we want to address the issue of every other term there is concern about consultation. Where the people and go parliament.
Yes, we go change them. You understand? But what's wrong for make we change them? With all other part of the law in 2028. More not give the impression to the people of Sierra Leone, say, what you concern but not under that constitution, I would think they elect we the politician into power. Because that is the impression now. We left all salient issues in another constitution, we'll concentrate no more on election. Because what you think to say happen 2023 election. We think so no more in Sierra Leone and their mind. As politicians, we dey make a constitution for reflect the aspirations of the people. But right now, this way they do so now, we own aspiration no more we dey reflect.
You think say this review goes help in strengthening we democracy, get a constitution or some amendment them we go address waiting happen in 2023 before after the election?
Yes, we go for address the one in there, we go for address so many other things there. This one alone no go do am. Now the when I make us see now the one whole constitution we go for address, because at the end of the day, you strengthen the electoral bodies, you not strengthen the courts. You understand? That's how you they go. Whether they decide whether win the election at the end of the day. Now the courts. Not so?
Yeah.
So now make a try for tell you say we go for look at all institutions here as how we do am. So do a half and half, you understand, is haphazard,
Yeah.
So until at the end of the day, no go solve the problem.
And we go come back and the same kind complain
back. We for going to court, you understand. Look what happened the last year. I was so embarrassed for a whole opposition party, you understand. They talk say they're not going to court because they not trust the court. You know what that mean for we who they working at the court? The kind of impression, you understand, we don't give the politician, the politician themselves, they give the wild old world about the judiciary. That alone indicts all of us, lawyers as well as judges. Say they're not trust Usai we there for dispense justice. Usai we there for hold the legislature and the executive accountable. They're not trust that.
What are your assessment of the judiciary presently?
Well, there's a room for improvement, a lot of room for improvement. You understand? I'm not going to say, you understand, I been there, me papa in term. No. Because I remember one time where I go Nigeria, Ghana, they invited me to the Supreme Court. I did it with the former President Akufo-Addo, and I will all been sit down. Now, be one of the people there where they argue before the court. After that, he say, Tijansi, I will not go reach you now. You understand? Ashamed for tell and say, when I don't pass we. But really, they don't pass we. Because what's missing at that court the other day, you understand? I saw a judiciary that was truly independent. Because they wouldn't rough the deputy attorney general who been the talk on behalf of the state, and the decision said, you understand, go against them. And I didn't make the decision. They not get for retire. They hang it there, then give the decision, and then talk, say, then reason and judgment we can later. That is the kind of judiciary we've been getting, and that's we go on for me come now back.
Okay.
So I would say the judiciary right now, you understand, lots to be improved, and we're far away from USA within there.
Is it because of political interference or capacity?
That capacity, political interference, all I think.
Okay. Honorable Ibikabo, I go ask you about parliament, the same. The whole focus now of this country, they on parliament. What in parliament go do with the amendment bill, the non-call for opposition papers. There is this 1991 constitution where amendment bill where they before them. What do you think, say, you've served in parliament 2 terms, backbencher, you come in, elected as MP from Bombali. What do you think, say, for be the role of parliament at a time like this, with that kind of document?
Well, parliamentary role, we all know, in fact, for this time, parliament and work. For make sure, say, we look at the constitution clearly, we address the issues we get for address. I remember when Peter talked about the hand over the document to Momo, he made it very clear that this is an experiment. Don't forget, so we don't be under the one party for so long a period that even moving to the multi-party system was still seen as an experiment. And he also tell me, say, at some point we'll get for look at the constitution again. I'm sure this is what we are attempting to do now. But in doing so, we don't weaken parliament itself over the years.
How?
In the first place, let us look at it with the representation in parliament. The present system of parliament, where anybody can just go, they no groomer, they no get mentorship, they no get anything of that nature. You go put them with very difficult propositions for can change a whole constitution. I tell you what happened to me. After the coup, when Pakaba was coming back, we were caught unawares. We not be noticed for do. Because when Peter Tucker put this constitution together in a black country, what did they have? They had in mind a very strong parliament with a strong chairman committee system, with a system who get chairmen who are equal to presidents of the state, secretary of ministers of the state. Now that idea didn't get. But after the coup, in our rush to come back, we just can't rush into the whole thing. Now, what don't happen now is that over the years, we just a patch. First of all, the Constitution allows we for members' motion, private members' motions. when anything go wrong, a member of parliament gets a right to come with a motion for correct certain issues, the ills in society. But he will not do that because they are not strong enough to do that, right? And then again, if you look at what they happen now, even the PR system what they can create, it is not fully representative. My constituencies have been there over the years. Every day I get a telephone call. But what happens?
That's if you say you're not the MP.
Yeah, the system is not the MP. Because there is no representation. The MP was supposed to do the Makini Day. Right? They're not Sabia safe. Right? So these are some of the arguments against the PR system. It gets other advantages, I agree. But of course, when you look at the representation, people are isolated, totally isolated. So then people these people in parliament are supposed to go consult them, people that are in constituencies, for ask them what you not think about these changes for this constitution. But there is no such consultations because the people are isolated from their own people. They don't get a constituency as well. And let us accept this fact. The constituency is part of the geopolitical structure of the state now. It's just like a district. It's a smaller version of the district. Because they did use for development, when they do census, they take that into consideration. So we can just wipe out automatically.
So what will you prefer, the first past the post or the PR system? Or we get an hybrid system?
You have a hybrid system as possible. I presented a paper on that some years back. But the fact of the matter is that people should also be honest about it. You don't go just criticize because you want to criticize. If you come with solutions, if you come with suggestions, now the whole problem that wrong with the PR system, the argument where they go on now. Now, without doing proper consultations, people went to the provinces and started asking people. When people at the provinces, you ask them today, tomorrow, now that same system where Sir Albert will get, that same system where Shakasin will get, now they sabi, now they go vote for. They're not going to vote for PR system because they're not sabi. So these are some of the problems we get with the PR system.
There is also a clause in it where they talk about the threshold. You know, the percentage where somebody forgets for become president, and that if forget 2/3 from across 11 of the 16 district them, instead of the 50+1%, and it's changing in the clause. You think the argument where I get the AG Naya, where you say in the spirit of that clause, that for gets a national appeal. So anybody will come and go understand, say, well, 2/3 of the country, it gets vote from 2/3 of part of the country. You think that is a way we should elect?
Well, I don't know how they came by that to 25%, 26%, etc., etc. But the PR system, way to me, don't work. Right? That first one.
How was it?
It was a national PR. It has a threshold. It had a threshold that was most reasonable. We have six parties in parliament representing people all over the country. In fact, at one point, one party in Akono, Pawukurumain party, get only 4.5, right? Then I said we'll run up to 5. Yeah. It was 5%. The system has to be reasonable. If it is not reasonable, then of course you cannot achieve results. Look at the disaster the last time. Even Yomkela, who is one of the most educated politicians in this country, lost his seat.
Yeah, Nakambia.
He cannot now qualify to be minister until after years because he lost a parliamentary election. That made the Patch Adomo, he's director here, he's a lead here. Otherwise, what he's supposed to be is a minister. But because he lost an election, he cannot be a minister. So these are some of the problems.
Maybe this is part of what the president asked for lady conversation start on, say, bringing the PR system in the executive arm of government, where a lot of people interpret as power sharing. You know, you think that is something we should start a conversation on as well, while so they talk about this type of election we want, whether it's hybrid, whether it's PR or first past the post?
No, the threshold should be looked at. It's very, very, it could make a whole lot of difference. We have witnessed it in this country already. The last threshold was very, very unreasonable, unattainable. Now we get only 2 parties. And we're running the state as make a call on the 2-party dictatorship. You know, it's unfair to the rest of the society that only 2 political parties don't can seize the whole country. Right? The other parties are not functioning because the system does not allow them to go to parliament.
Yeah, Tijanse, I see you to some extent agree with Honorable Ibe Kagbo on what do you think on the clause on the percentage for elect a president and the kind of election for whether PR or first past the post?
Well, first of all, the percentage. We don't see nothing wrong with 55%. Because 55% make sure say, you get far more than 50% of the votes, We give you a clear-cut mandate for run this country. And forget 55%, we must don't get vote across this country. For peg the vote, say 20%, 25%, I think to say it's chaotic. Because if you don't get me 55%, then less than half of the country, I get 30, 40%, then the other rest, I get 10%, 15%, you understand, 20%, you understand, which is less than the 25%. I don't win. You go talk, say, because I don't get all across this country, so I not be president, not a problem go before done. We 55% of the population of this country, and we say democracy, now one man, one vote, would I get majority 9 for win? Then you say now, because the majority not come out all over, or I not score like I suppose for score, I not go take office. Now chaos go be, not
and
so.
that they put the candidate under pressure. You need to go right round and get the appeal
go right
of the
round,
nation.
yes, but I just say you go right round. The majority of Sierra Leone don't vote for you. Don't get 55%, but you don't meet the half of Sierra Leone giving you 25%. You go say me not go be president, or the person not go be president. Not a problem go be in this country. So that they may not see the sense for them, and me not see them for touch the 55%. Nobody not complain about 55%. It's work. They work good for it up to this point. We don't get 3 president there's Koto IBC, So I not see that thing way up well. Me not see why for change them, I think to say that and they for left. On the PR system, gets advantages, serious advantages. You understand? It's less. It take care of the violence who they dominate by elections. You remember after the 2018 election, the amount of violence will be in them by elections there. It's less expensive because for one by election costs us millions and millions of leons or dollars. You understand? For a small country like Sierra Leone, it gets your own advantages. Kotoabi they talk about that. They get disadvantage, like what people like they talk say, the people. If I remove from the people because Sierra Leoneans we don't use for call we member of parliament and tell and that. But that now before Koto IB, the tale of Albert Magai and Cheka Stevens. Now members of parliament, even at the first past people, they know the good is. I was secretary general, so I know. You understand? And then they sit on here, you understand? Take election reach before then they go. They now make someone like he lost. They're not to get them the symbol again. Because they're not the good, So that argument right now, whether first past the post or then call they're not the good. So no just guy for make a system now we go bring the country together and make all man get a voice, as I agree with Koto IB. 10% or 11% too high. We talk about 2.5% to 3%. Now, so we do 1996 and 2002 elections. Past 3%, you understand? So that we'll get more parties then. Both elections, we'll get past the 2 major parties in the parliament, you understand? But now, from what we come we'll do the last election. I mean, look, nobody meets her. Past the 2 major parties, then I agree with Koto IB, say we are approaching the 2-party dictatorship.
So I quickly go and get your opinion on this. President Bio, last year proposed to Parliament for start a conversation on having the PI system in the executive arm of government. Say, Usai, if somebody win, you go get other people and from other party for join. You think that is it mentioned as a part of national cohesion?
Yeah, well, national conversation. I think to say more will still the debate about them because you get the advantage, you get the disadvantage. You get the advantage because you feel to say, that's gonna make all this fet go down. You understand? That now one. But then number 2 again, you get the tendency for make the opposition lazy. Like how then right now they're lazy. You understand? Because opposition not to normal for win elections. Before the election cycle they come after every 5 years. Before the election cycle they come, if you don't show we say you na alternative, you are there for give Sierra Leoneans an alternative for vote for. Show we say you na alternative government. How you do that and now for sure we inside the government now they go wrong and where you can what you go do. But tell me from where we come out na opposition, we within our opposition, we dey invite now.
Yeah.
Every month, not so. We dey put to policy direction. We dey take each and every policy direction. And Eskroma they do. We tell una not so. They will tell una what we go can do.
Yeah.
And that will make the democracy alive.
Yeah.
The people then become very, very what they call. When they get a program, then they say, you know, they see the calls the people in the camp. But when I say people are very interested about what in the government they do.
It was about facts and documents.
About facts and documents.
Yeah.
That's true. You see? But now all they see is pass something they will happen for affect APC the election where they come. You understand? Now they talk. Like now then they talk because of this act to this amendment to the go to parliament.
Yeah.
But in really so many issues then they each and every week. Una they identify the issues in our program, then pass the opposition. Because all let's in their way they can't talk now. So now then for them first come out with a statement. You understand? If not they call press conference, at least they pull monthly or weekly press briefings. You understand? Una they tell we who side government they go wrong and who side una go come. Because that's not only good for the people, even good for government.
Yeah.
Because government self, you know, they bring out to the notice say certain things they do, what they get for revisit.
Yeah, I think that during that period, the Honorable IB been the extra time because he had to respond then. Na the government press conference.
Yes.
So,
they put
so
under
most
pressure.
of the things they wanna been they come out. With. So the democracy been so active. You know, we been enjoy cover the SLPP press conference and can ask the questions.
Yes, because we are doing ours on Wednesday, then in
on Thursday. Yes.
They have to respond to all of those.
Yes, Honorable IB, you agree say the opposition is actually not playing that critical role the way for play in the present democratic process, holding the government accountable and bringing out issues with facts and challenging them, helping them as well for understand inside the loopholes and they.
I can say that we ought to do more in that respect. But as you try the parliamentarians, we not APC people, then we start that.
Then we don't start that. Yes, then they do monthly press conference.
Press conference, therefore, raise issues, challenge certain things, etc. I don't know how far that don't go, but they try their best, but again they have specialized in addressing issues very firmly only when the situation occurs.
And we're going to parliament.
I think we can do better than that. But all of us are APC. We will continue to advise them to do a little bit more. Because when you do opposition, if you know see that man with in power, I know for left the power. You know, go just grab them and say, okay, please, 5 years is over, 10 years is over.
Now by turn.
No, it doesn't work out that way. You therefore tell the public, say, look, I'm worthy of being the next government. And you therefore work very, very hard.
You think that the opposition, the party, the position yourself for that? Now, there are a lot of people coming out for big flag bearer and all that.
I think so the position itself, although we also get this problem of having too many flag bearers. That's all.
You think it's too much?
Challenges.
TJC gets about 19 the last time. 19 way contest. We then conduct election for you.
Well, a democracy, we are not ready to contest. But a smaller number could have been better, but managed by the executive. But again, we will look at what did happen. We will try our very best for make we see what did happen. But coming to that point, we will try for make we come out very firmly for begin to address those issues where they make the country they go through difficulties.
In 2014, there was an article where Kokoriko published where you write. You say the APC divided to the point of being ungovernable. You know, you think the APC, since after the 2023 election, they will bring itself come together because you see the return of Chief Samson Mana and how they embrace him. You think we don't bring ourselves come together?
Well, I don't know whether come with the advice for create what they call Team A and Team B within the party. Now me make a write article there. Because it is senseless. Because you are competing against other people. Well, in this case, the SLPP, they are solid, concrete. Then you go divide your own system into A and B. And that division, they don't create the problem up to this point. And we cannot continue like that. Well, coming to your question, I think we all don't realize now, see, that was folly. It was wrong. We should not continue like that at all. And we're trying to bring.
But you still get the groups within the party where they exist. Every flag bearer gets in your leaning, it gets in your people. It gets. You think the party get the leadership? They provide that leadership.
They will fizzle away after the convention. You cannot now stop them to have their own people around them. That is democracy. You know, because all man, you know, Ibrahim Bangura got.
But you get concerned about the number of people then, because if you get more flag bearers, and you get more groups, and for manage them, possibly it will be difficult. Right?
If you have more people with high quality, it really does not matter.
Okay.
But when you get a large number, just because all man just want to be president, he knows he's not going to be president. Just we can add to the numbers, creating administrative problems, etc., etc. Now we can express that concern. But the fact is that in the end, the people they get for go choose. They don't begin for choose safe now. They don't know now whether strong, whether not strong.
Who's kind flag bearer you as a member of the APC? Who's kind flag bearer you think say una for choose for 2018 for contest against whoever SLPP will get?
No, man, I'm not going to give you that. I've answered.
No, your assessment.
But there are people who believe that now we should look at people who are really APC, who understand the principles of the party.
How do they identify that? Is it about how long you don't take na the party?
They talk. You know, because there are also rules and regulations. So we don't give them, we the Elders Council, we give them a questionnaire. We say, feel and balosi, whether they have any knowledge of how to run a state in the first instance, and how to run a political party in the second instance, etc. We came out with discoveries. But the fact of the matter is that really, let us face the fact that all my able can be president of this country. Running a state is not a joke. We have seen examples where people misadvise themselves to go into such a challenge and how the problem almost collapsed at the hand. So these are some of the things we're talking about. So when we tell people and for go contest election, for also be honest with them, tell them, say, not to pick and play this. For run a state is not a joke. It can explode in your hands. Right?
You think the APC gets them people and they, in your assessments, we're able to run the state? If
no, there were more than 3 or 4 of them.
There's also the issue about regional balance. Usa you come out, Uda forgive. That is in the play as well. You know, you get the southeastern block, you get the northwest, northeast as well. Somebody
sent to me a document. He said, look at them. He be one help for Senate. Parliament for this constitutional amendment. They say, discover, say the 2 main parties, if they don't introduce a rotational system, the smaller ethnic groups don't ever get a chance for rule the country. So if one help half of do this thing, half of but I say, what is democracy? How do you do it? It's a APC. If you know to Chimney or Limba for make you be president, no problem. It says SLPP, if you people are not come out in the southeast, it go difficult for make you be president. That is his own views. Those are his own views. But me not to believe in that, but that is
that kind of the reality.
That kind of thinking exists.
Yeah.
So how do we address it? Can we legislate it? He says let us send it to Parliament to see whether we can put it in writing. But we cannot.
Well, how do you think that they go play out with, especially you party, the APC?
No, well, I do not know really. I don't think they will even tolerate it. The APC believes that they are open. They believe that everybody has a chance. And so then that's the confusion.
Will a southeasterner presidential candidate, you believe, they go win election for the APC?
Well, in theory, yes.
Practice?
But in practice, I must be very honest with you, to be difficult.
Why?
I don't know. It simply is not the case.
You've been in politics.
Is it because they go take Limbaman, Warawara, can be president of SLPP? They won't accept it.
Is it the people won't accept it, or not the party no go accept them?
The thinking over the years, they're not developing to the extent that Limbaman SLPP can be flag bearer. It's not possible. Just like take somebody from Kiziland, they can be president now, a flag bearer and APC. That kind of thinking is a problem. This is what we should address. Now make that poor man right to be say whether we should not make this whole bill rotational, so that the smaller parties can have an opportunity.
So what's your own thought about that? Especially for Musa, we don't come away, we start with democracy, so how they presently. We only talk about cohesion, we all now want people, intermarriage, religious tolerance. How do we get that to politics? You say, if the APC gets somebody from the southeast, we now a good person and say, okay, go ahead and try, and the party go campaign with you and make sure say you win.
Well, the cohesion thing where they set up, my great friend David Francis, they come up with the concept. He can go to Parliament to pass for him. But the way it is now being implemented, it don't reflect cohesion at all. Even the people who are handling it does not reflect.
You mean the Commission for Peace and National
Yes,
Cohesion?
it does not. So people do not have confidence in it. A lot of problems they have, therefore don't intervene. Because the idea was that for a problem not in this country, we should have an institution that can intervene immediately if something is going wrong. But a lot of things are happening and they're not intervening. And therefore people are losing confidence in them. I was one of the people, normally, David Francis, I'm a great friend. We get with arguments, but we agree. I said, this is the most sensible bill we brought to this parliament. We supported him and we passed it through. If I were to bring this fellow who was secretary to the president, one of Pakaba and one of his secretary to the president, Sheka Mansari, as chairman, he's a knowledgeable fellow. He came with very good ideas. But I don't know what happened. He fizzled away, he disappeared. Right? I don't know what's happened to him. But the fact is that institution should have been useful to us. The only time I see them come in during this election.
Yeah, the tripartite,
agreement for national unity. But I've not seen much from them. I sat in my office. I know the lady who is there very well. I called her the other day. I said I wanted to be part of some of these processes. Let's have got ideas. And she said it was restricted to just a handful of people. And how can you talk about cohesion if you restrict meetings of that nature? So to us.
I ask the same question. Is it that the party, they're not ready for reform? Or could I ask about the APC, where you're part of, not ready for reform and accept, say, we can have somebody from, we're not from the north for lead the party as a presidential candidate?
Not to the party, not the people. You present a candidate where they feel say not come on their own side until we have a system whereby politicians think globally and this did not go down. We just be hypocritical. The fact of the matter is that we therefore improve this cohesion thing we talk about. It's not enough for merely say that, SLPP and APC and this and that. The fact is that how do I ensure that I be Kabo, I go to Bo, I contest an election and I win a seat there without difficulties? How do you ensure that my friend from Bo, who went to school together, can go to Makeni, contest for a seat and win? These are the possibilities we're talking about. So when we talk about all this peace, I be hope say them people will get some workshops them. Now they work out from district to district. Now they address this to the people them. Because we are divided in the country. Whether you like it or not, this is what I wrote in the article, that we are divided. Even at the party level, we are divided. And this national cohesion will not work if we remain divided.
The President Bion proposal could address that and bring in the PR system where you get people in from the different political parties for serving at the cabinet level. Will that help with the cohesion, you think so?
I think our mentality now get for address more than what President Bion said. If, for example, a president win an election, then he take ministers from every district to represent the country. It will begin to address the issues. I think, say, where Charles Mugabe support Ernest Kuruma for that first 5 years, we will get about 7 ministers from Charles Mugabe in party, mostly from the southeast. It created peace. The moment they can come out during the second term, you saw the difference.
Tijansi, I will ask you the same about the SLPP. Which kind candidate you think, say, the SLPP for present in 2028 for able for succeed President Bill and retain power?
I think, say, first and foremost, we need somebody with a uniting figure, somebody who will unite this country, because one of the problems with Saudi right now is this divide. And if the country divide, nothing you're not going to achieve. Somebody will go unite this country, number one. Then from the party side of view, I would agree with Kotraibi. Somebody will know the party. We know the values of the party. We know the policy direction of the party. We know what the party stand for. Because now that you take. If you don't know that, you're not able to take the manifesto, however they write time for you, forget and go make sure say you implement it to the letter. So you forget that know-how they. Now I make we own constitution right now, we know they choose flag bearer. We they choose leader of the party. And for be leader of the party, you get for know the party. Now I make even we get the clause where they tell you for be distinguished grand chief patron.
Yeah.
That distinguished grand chief patron, they will not just grab no more put on there. Anything with
Was it deliberate?
Of course, anything will be in a constitution, no than they say they address certain mischief where they go on or certain challenge we don't face before. As you rightly say, you talk about the 2011 election, we'll get more than 19 candidates. But at the end of the day, 19 I think could be good.
Yeah.
We'll go into that election, after that election, the 3 left go APC. 2 became cabinet ministers. Usuboy and Sengu Kuruma became the other one, John Lee, in the America, and I be ambassador. He may say government owe Amboku money. He go APC pay all the money we government be one because he don't serve for one America. So people then begin to say, yes, and these people just use the party as a springboard, you understand, for their own personal ambition. So then therefore they said now in future, we should know that you're loyal to this party. You should show some amount of long-term loyalty, and knowledge about the party. You understand? If you don't serve, if you don't dinner the party, if you don't put your more to say money there, if you don't pay, to distinguish grand chief patron. So that was how that thing came.
How somebody that gets that status there? Because I remember I think the first lady will say don't pay, it still not get that status.
You get that status there, it tell you say for all certain position then forget that status there. But then close the group. You see, the NEC, when the National Executive Council, can confer that status the undeserving people. So people the way don't be distinguished grand chief patron before that thing they come. I think they get a good case if they apply to the National Executive Council for bringing them inside. People the way they aspire but to say no more you aspire for the president for be the leader of the party without more and nothing say that they could qualify you.
But
you get for sure.
It's democracy.
No, you get for sure. It's democracy, but I don't say so they choose the leader. Everywhere in the world, just they go, even the Democrats and the Republicans, go Labour. Labour, for make you be leader of the Labour Party, 70% of the members of parliament for sign you wouldn't consider it before you even qualify for one. Go Conservative, you as when I do election, say 2 people left. You understand? So each and every political party get your own rules and regulations who they would call. Yes, not democracy. But for choose your leader, you get for be sure say the person where they choose number 1, electable. Number 1, you understand get leadership qualities. Number 3, you understand they know the party where they go represent. Number 4, you understand go able to take care of the country. You not just go because na democracy you make am for Jack and Jill. You know, so we can't put somebody in this country also tomorrow who they disgraceful party. Say, hey, now SLP people this kind of man who don't know nothing but the party. Who they ask you about your party, if you're able to answer. You don't want that.
So far with the explanation from the Secretary General Paran that now some of you qualify. You know one person as former Secretary General. You get any interest?
No.
For one for flag bearer?
I like me privacy.
Okay. But what do you think about the internal party politics presently, within the SLPP? It gets a new leadership, but you see, even at the convention, there were these song division groups and camps. And when I don't manage about 19 people, we go to an election and when I come out of that with one leader. What do you think about the leadership of your party presently?
Well, that's nice SLPP politics. When you go into elections are a divisive thing. People they must get their support groups, they must put inspire themselves, they must put provocative songs among themselves. That's not politics. If you say you don't get thick skin, you can't join with game, So that is not politics. But at the end of the day, after the dust done settle, after we don't choose a leader, all man go back to work. And that is what is happening. Everybody's back at work.
And we were talking about earlier about the appeal of the political party them, whether the SLPP go choose somebody from the north for lead them as a flag bearer, for be a leader, we go be a flag bearer and contest the 2028 election. You see that happening?
Yes. And everything happened. Everything
So apart
possible.
from the APC, you believe say
Tijan Kaba was a Northwesterner. The people in Komokambia, he born a Freetown, you know. So we don't do it before, we can always do it back, you know. We don't get. Kande Bure was vice deputy prime minister to Magai. So we don't get Northerners them now party. As a matter of fact, SLPP, like you always say, then two Timberland at the north, then born the Peking at the south. The decision for former SLPP was in Cambia, hosted by Farmer Task too. You know, I didn't decide, then they formed the party. Both then just go there for go sign the document between the three factions. They all come together for form the party. But the SLPP, the Bele, at Cambia, na born and go born and Nabo.
So this thing about division we talk about, what do you think say they enforce that? Because with every other government, previously with the previous administration, we get the same talk about now one part no more, now more. Mostly Northerners. With this government, it's the same complaint and issues. What do you think say now the reason for that? Is it about leadership or now so the system just don't they?
Well, you know, as Koto IBC, me go even go further. You understand? Salon with mindset. And we, the politicians, know the help for change this mindset. You know, if we begin campaign purely on policies, what's good for this country, we will begin address that mindset day. But what we do now with the campaign, most of us, the campaign on ethnic, regional sentiments. You not go talk on a public, but when you go behind the scenes, you go begin tell them, say, oh, you are they want to go vote for that man, nobody no go represent a person, a brother, on a brother, and I no more go there. Even if the brother no get the right policies, then for take this country go before. So until we, the politicians, them come together and start for change the mindset and make sure that politics is purely fought, you understand, on issues. Who that they can do voting and voting the people they need. Voting are the people and challenges at the moment. And who that best among we will go achieve their aspirations you know, at this particular time. Put forward with policies. We will always get this ethnic, regional mindset.
But that comes with leadership, right?
Yes, it comes
especially with leadership. Especially who go be flag bearer.
It comes with it. It comes with leadership, you know. Now I make us say we need somebody who can unite.
With the people that we see presently, or we don't come out, you think the SLPP gets that person there?
Yeah, we'll get people.
Assessment of
we'll get people who I think to see yes, you understand, get experience in politics, in governance. We know the party, and we go unite this country and come with policies that will go change this country. I think so we'll get them. But I know go no more. I can't name them because
I want to. But you see them in exactly. You see them in the numbers. You see them in the people.
Yes,
the way they
I see them. I see about 4 or 5 of them. Yes, right now as I sit on as to what I think to say. Me go trust with power. But no more. Nobody know one issue they will be thinking that number one issue. We're non-candidate on both sides. No come up.
Which one that?
I don't want to come. Because if I talk now, all man go talk tomorrow morning.
Is it about? Nah.
I think to me, the most pressing issue in Sierra Leone right now. But if I talk now, tomorrow morning, all man go begin address that issue.
No, if I let them learn from you, it's an opportunity. Possibly, it's a public interest issue, right?
Yes. And well, the economy. The economy. You understand? Nobody knows you talk about that. You say you can do education, all thing boils down to one major thing. The economy. The economy now foremost now each Sierra Leonean in mind right now.
What's the discussion we go everybody economy?
Bokuman and today you understand we are asked yesterday at the court fast, Bokuman and my neighborhood looking can court fast with me, we not prepare it, we know what thing do. It's all kinds of one thing. Affordability and money. I say, bo, una the car eats now, una want na money save for car eat so cool, una go car eat you understand. No, pa, you understand, if I man get you own. Not to all the way you dey eat myself go eat. This na fast month, you understand? So the economy is number one right now, na each and every Sierra Leonean in mind. So I think to see now, putting them for the talk about, not tell about education, not tell about all lengths in there, because at the end of the day, all lengths in there money boils down to money.
The economy is how then they get the money or how then they
get the money, how do they spend the money, how we open this economy, how we build private sector. Because you see, the governments, nine are the number one employer in this country, 90% or 80%. We get for begin to reduce that now. So if it be 60-40, we don't go a long way. If 40% of our economy is private sector and giving you answer, we don't go a long way you for build this economy. So this is the kind of talk that we want for you in this country.
And you know again,
No.
from the
I know
aspirant.
nobody eats, you know.
Honorable IB, you waiting at the issue where you think say for be part of the conversation, you know, we for set the agenda for whatever could be flag bearer for the party. Jansi saying at the economy and that missing at the
Well,
conversation.
that's important, of course. Jansi don't make the point. The economy, because people are going through a patch, difficulties at this country. And it doesn't matter of SLPP no more, any or the government too. Even those in the APC will suffer because they are in the opposition. If they do not come with solutions and suggestions to the government, and they all then go responsible, and we all then go responsible. Things are difficult. We the work on the street to know what they happen, and things are very, very difficult. I don't want to let the public turn against we, the politicians. If they turn against we, we're in trouble. They don't reach a point whereby some of them, you talk to them, they don't listen to yourself. You give them arguments, they say, "But no, listen, things not there for it, not, you know, things are difficult." So therefore address the issues that they, to us is important. But also importantly, if you want to attract the private sector, foreigners to come to this country, we therefore make sure that the country is stable. Then make this national cohesion, this peace. I dey work out to some of my Lebanese and Indian friends them. Anytime when they already hala on the street, all man they go lock in shop. And we do not think that is the kind of thing we for do for make we attract investors. And a lot of things when they happen at the country is that every small thing, people are so toxic. People in the vex quick. Right? Quick, fat, they don't start posting, they don't kill posting. This is not the kind of environment that we require. But again, like we said, the institutions that we then set up for address the issues here, that's what the work.
But what think will be the role of the opposition? We see the Secretary General they na courts and reportedly because they charge them for abuse and say cost the president and all of that. How do we show leadership in times like this, whether in opposition or in governance as well?
No, well, why do you? He's still prepared to perform his duties as Secretary General. And even when the left us we begin to address, because they organize the lower level elections. And I think he's a brave man, not also the kind of man who will chicken out. But the important thing is that we just want to make we get a system where we make we all feel like the same people.
Yeah, but the opposition say gets responsibility to waiting and they say, right? I'm sure you agree with the statement they wouldn't make. I'm sure you don't agree the statement where the opposition, the Secretary General, they not cut.
Yes.
And as a member of the party, you think you say that has been a party position somehow. You think that was right? It was the right platform?
Well, the party position we are talking about is that a group of us, in our own party, half of the party, believes the elections are not properly conducted. If you ask me the question, some of us also agreed that let us go ahead now, forge ahead when the country go before, right? Other statements, because we advised about statements. The PPRC has become extremely alert. They can punish you unnecessarily. But like we say, I just believe say the punishment is disproportionate to the offense where the man commits.
The courts where they can go?
Yes. If we go look at Apademba Road, no, I don't think we should have gone that far. You know?
Quickly, as we try for conclude this conversation, I want to ask, what do you think about the role, could be the role of Dr. Samoa Kamara, na party presidential candidate in 2023 in the whole political context, internal political context of the APC?
No, well, it left with them entirely. I tell you, say, being a member of the Elders Council, when we invite all the aspirants or those who are vying for a position, for become aspirants, we wrote to him as well. Because he not tell me formally it was he don't give up his aspirations. So we invited him as well. We invited everybody else, including him. So if we can meet today, if we still fill the questionnaire, then we know that and without today would we, and without the contest elections, for flag bearer, etc., etc. But he did not turn up. But we wrote to him. And up to this time, anytime we talk, we discuss issues, we still mention him. He's a member of the party.
You think he's still influential? There needs to be some level of reconciliation with him?
Well, in politics, for somebody we don't go up to being a presidential candidate for 2 terms, he must get people around him. And even now, so with his electoral justice, he has followers there. So we should not shy away from that. But we did say that he's still a member of the APC, and we are preparing a second letter to him. We wrote him a letter the other time, and he responded, which I received. And we convened a meeting at Godrich, one hotel at Godrich. He sent 10 people for God to represent him. We go. We discussed. It was a very, very useful meeting. And we did follow up. We did write a letter now. I want my convener to come to the office to collect the letter and circulate it so that we will get a second meeting. We need to give up. And we still see him as a member of the party.
With how far we don't come and where we they go, which kind of president, we don't talk about national cohesion, which kind of president Salone forgets after 2028?
A president who can unite this country. I will talk to my friend John Benjamin. I said, John Benjamin, what is your program? He said, I want to unite Sierra Leone. I said, you have the capacity. He says, yes, I want to unite Sierra Leone. But there are other people who think likewise, that the team we for bring it together is very, very important. Because really, we just do animal willfully. We are all the same people. Right? Some of us, the born we in the northern province, we grew up with people from other parts of the country. Nabomi go school, right? We go sit down there. I teach there. Look, the people I teach, they call me Uncle. Julius Sani was secretary to the president. I taught him up to Form 5. Medan Samu, within
the Democracy Commission for Democracy.
Now, school picking, I taught him from 1 to Form 5. And he said, hey, please, sir, how do you this and that? I'm proud. They not belong to my tribe, but we mentored them. They are part of me. Any sir I go. Julius Sani would in Nigeria, they call me. He go in a state house, they call me. This is the kind of thing that I grew up together. And in the meantime, this is why I think that Samura cannot be tribalist. We can all grow up together. Nabo. Right? Now we're at the same house. Now we grow up together. Now we go up to Form 5 in Camp Freetown. We go Maboroka, etc. Abbas Budwar. We cannot be tribalist. Because we grew up with other tribes. You know? And that cohesion then is very important for we. For make we all united as one people. But for make somebody just sit on a corner and oh, that ain't admin, oh, let me not get in position. At one time when I was Minister of Information, I almost get a problem with some of my colleagues. They say me get too many mandates in my office. I said, well, I inherited these people. Yeah? What can I do? And they're efficient. What do I do? But I just ignored them. But the fact of the matter is that we have an opportunity to unite this country. Now I made that cohesion office we then create. Women feel they will perform better than it has done at the moment. We can just make a normal now, like it is in a paperwork. But the fact of the matter is that it has a function to perform in this country. Now make a support Francis so we can go to Parliament. But again, like I said, this country, whether we like it or not, we're all the same people. We are united. You only need to go to London. We say, oh, they the boys, and they all are united there.
Yeah.
Well, how come we don't have free tournament more than divide? You go to Washington, I go see my daughter in New Jersey. All the visitors are from different tribes. How come now we come free time we get problems? Is it because of the political gains? Or is it that people just want to divide the country? But the fact of the matter is that the potential for making unite this country is great. Now, to respond to your question, I go want a presidential candidate we get the capacity for unite we all.
You want to predict the 2028 election? How will it go?
I will not know. It's too close to call.
It's too. You're not sure, say your party go win?
No, it's too close to call. I have to be very honest. You go
Why?
win. But it's too close to call.
So, you say you're a member of the Elders Council, or
Yes.
is it dependent on who that one go choose as flag bearer?
When we don't get to flag bearer, we'll get the right person, we'll go win. The possibility for win the election, they're so clear, they're so glaring. Because whatever happens, the SLP made quite a number of mistakes recently. And then mistakes and they go hit them very hard if we get a candidate who is very strong and we're able for campaign. Yes, I would love the APC to win an election any day. And I'm sure that they will win this election. But we have to correct 1 or 2 things before we do that.
Waiting out that one thing there.
to make we forget about these divisions within the party. If Samura comes back full-fledged, right, there is no doubt about it, we will win the election.
So the APC winning is on Samura?
It's not on Samura alone. There are other people who matter in this whole process. But it will be a great, great advantage to us if Samura forgets about this electoral justice and comes back to the party. The party is his home. Nadeo is dumb. Nadeo, he could have been president long time ago. But I think things will go wrong no more. But the fact is that meetings say, even though we get for win the election, but Samura's presence is also important to make it even easier.
When last you talked to former President Kuma?
I don't think ball.
You know, I talked to JF Kennedy the other day. He said he wants to come. He wants to come back. And he thinks, say, in Dewa Naya could be very important for help with national cohesion and all of that. You think there is a reason for whatever issue between him and the president of the state for be resolved so that he can return home?
Well, he believes in national cohesion. I know that because I worked with him. And he also always concerned about bringing people together. And I see in a relationship with Charles Magai, that we know quite clearly see that first the way they encourage other people them. And when he says something, he mean them. But the fact of the matter now is that some of us, I would call the names of people, we sit down, we discuss this issue because to us, it is not the right thing for making a former president. They in exile. I'll call it exile, right? It's not the right thing. For it will be a bad precedent, right? And President Bio is my great friend. I must also be very, very honest that I've never raised this issue with him. But I just believe that at some point or the other, for promote this national unity and cohesion, a man who had ruled this country for some time now, let we just believe, say, if I come back now in country, I could promote the cohesion, I could promote the unity.
And you engage your friend on that, President Bill?
I will engage on him on that. Okay. I'm not. I told you that we are discussing these issues, but I don't call the other people the names because okay. They don't give me the right for can call the name now. But we are thinking about that. You see, because it's important. Because we want anybody within a country, like I don't retire so from politics.
Yeah.
It go good for me because I don't have a country. I enjoy my life.
Yeah.
But for make you retire, then you find yourself now Lagos or you find yourself now Accra, it's not the right thing.
Okay. Suleiman Banja Tijansi, which kind of president to forget after 2028? Which kind of president you think say this country forgets? We possibly go address the economy where you think say it's so important.
Possibly go unite the country, address the economy, how they tell you, and to address the economy, strengthen the democratic institutions, especially the judiciary. Nobody no one put in money aside and say justice not there. So the judiciary therefore be key in taking care of the economy. And somebody where you don't address them to think that they will take care of social services, health, no left for they go Ghana, for go take care of yourself or for they go London. That money they, if we spend on this country, all that's go help the economy. So health, education, you know, water, lights, infrastructure. That's not the kind of people there in that order they want for rule this country. Somebody who will make them think in priority will be the best person for take me to another stage after 2028.
Do you see the SLPP coming out of on a convention with a flag bearer as a united party? It's a transition process from one president to that will be the leader, we could possibly be the flag bearer.
Yes, that's how we do that. We always don't do that. We will get all we fete and all that one day during the campaign, you know, because na fight of ideas, you know. But after that, after we come on at the convention, we look out one leader, we will all go there for make sure say we retain power and destroy this myth about 10 years.
And you see that happening. What's in a call? What's in a prediction of the election?
Well, as I say, yes, it's possible for happen, but we have a lot to do. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do.
You're not too sure of winning?
I am sure of winning, but I say it's dependent on the candidate we choose and whether we will address, you understand, certain issues there before the election.
And what could possibly be those issues?
Uniting the party, get somebody with the old man who can around, you understand, unite the party, you know, empower the grassroots, you understand, political message, and other foot soldier political message everywhere across the country. I think we
Which role do you think say the president now, when a leader of the party as well, get for do in ensuring that we stay united and able retain power? Which role it's a succession thing?
Neutral. The role where I make it play a neutral role.
Enough for support anybody.
Yeah, because you support other person, you don't have more goals in, because at the end of the day, after the election, you are in, and the executive here for bring everybody together, because don't forget, he's still leader of the party.
And you know, with that, you see people where they go, we're going to go around where they say the president, they support them, and how will he do that?
That make it be that way. No more people, all man they say the president. What all man say the president they support, the president they support nobody. All man say the president they support her, then that means say the president not they support nobody.
So it should be neutral.
It should be neutral. Yes,
Yeah.
allow it clean playing field. May God choose, because you see anytime where president don't interfere, the party they lost. Tijan Kaba, Sidonde, say then choose Perewa. You understand? We lost. And Eskuruma in choose Samura, then lost. So left and give God. Now God choose una, now God go choose the next leader. God no let me try for play God. No let me try for play God.
Well, on that note, I go ask, waiting go be your message to Sierra Leoneans, you know, and at this time we don't talk about national cohesion, peace, and maintaining all of that. You know, waiting I hope in this country.
The hope in this country is great. I think to say this country has, so the only problem we get right now is our division. And waiting I say we lack of love for we country. Because you know go say you like Salone, no, you know like Sierra Leoneans. Because Sierra Leone without Sierra Leoneans now a forest of animals. It only becomes Sierra Leone because of we the people that we did it. So me go preach love. Then we begin love ourselves. When we love ourselves, then we go love our country. And when we love our country go progress.
Honorable Ivy Kagbo, waiting I hope on this country.
Well, all I hope for this country is peace and cohesion. We don't grow up in this country. We see in earlier years how this country been united and how this country been developed very, very rapidly. I remember as a young man, I get in our house, my papa sit up, because my papa was trilingual, multilingual in fact. Then I was reenacted. Now, Makeni Dembonam, but he go join army in Daru. He married some elsewhere else. So he spoke about 4 or 5 languages. Right? Or which Kuruba in Papa they come. Cancel I do. They switch over to Limba. Then he go back, what happens, they come back. They switch over to Mende. They switch over. So this is the way we just believe everybody not the same person who will be young. We not believe that. My papa can see don't do, my papa Mama can come. The whole team is speaking. But when they have to make they talk, they switch to Mende, right? So we grew up with the idea that Mende is another language where all man supposed to speak for talk. So these are some of the things. But where we don't reach this point now, politics don't really want to scatter our country. This is not how we were, right? We all grew up together, united people. But this politics now divide the country. And because they divide this country for finding ways by which we can resolve them differences here. Now make I feel say this cohesion office would create, that we for set up the structures for make we able to send the message to everybody in this country for say we all not the same people. We all must be united. It's not a matter whether you are Limba or Soso or Madingo. We are united people. I see the possibility abroad. Tijansi studied abroad. He knows how united people are when we are all together abroad. Right? But the moment you are Sierra Leone, you have problems. Why is that? We must find a solution to that.
And there'll be, but now not the politician them for take responsibility back home, because
we take responsibility. This is why we are saying it here.
Yeah,
we take responsibility.
Because when cancer division is mostly in politics.
It's
Otherwise,
politics,
you
yes.
see people then they live together.
Intermarriages.
Yeah, you still get people who they send them picking from the north, then they send them picking in a bow school. Then they live in a bow. You get too many people who they live in a bow. You get many people who they McKinney all aside. You know, it's just in politics. So now the politician there. Now, for resolve and agree, say they can't really just tolerance will get low add small power with politics below see.
Yes,
You know,
that will make a
and
difference.
it's important. I want to thank you so much, for this conversation. I think it's an eye opener, a good little they learn from Mona, with experience, and hopefully when the flag bearer and don't come, we can get another conversation and agree on who that they win the election. Thank you so much. We'll take a quick break and they come back shortly. Continue for Stay With Me.
Oh, Salon! Wake up, Salon! With all the minerals and the riches then where you get, you still there bien, you still there bien, Salon. You picking negative, you gently invest in a foreign land. Selfish interest, selfish interest, na Salon. Mama Salon, no cry, hope still there. Beautiful Salon, arise, the time has come. No matter the circumstances, you shall overcome. Mama Salon, no cry, hope still there. Beautiful Salon, arise, the time has come. No matter the circumstances, you shall overcome. Let we pray for Mama Salon. Politics and bad governance, one for pray with sweet Salon. Hypocrites and self-interest, injustice one pray Salon. Let we remember say there is no place like home. With all the minerals and the riches then where you get, you still there bien, you still there bien, Salon. You picking negative, you gently invest in a foreign land. Selfish interest, selfish interest, na Salon. Mama Salon, no cry, hope still there. Beautiful Salon, arise, the time has come. No matter the circumstances, you shall overcome. Mama Salon, no cry, hope still there. Beautiful Salon, arise, the time has come. No matter the circumstances, you shall overcome. When I take a look at me country, what are they want me at? Poor education, corruption, child prostitution, no better foundation, starvation, poor medication, too much sufferation, now we nation. But I believe that one day Salon will rise up. The minerals and the riches then where you get, you still there bien, you still there bien, Salon. You picking negative, you gently invest in a foreign land. Selfish interest, selfish interest, na Salon. Mama Salon, no cry, hope still there. Beautiful Salon, arise, the time has come.
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home. That's why me come back, the way me sing things I go on, me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari.
Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, pan dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make you settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon, they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character. The cap side life, now we dey live so. Salon de poil, then just dey pan sorry. Things are go bad, who not depend story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these buckle stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life. We dey live so. If they are latif, that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life. We dey live so. Sorry, sana sana sana, self say na sorry. It's the wrong side life. We dey live so. Who say Arata woulda get his character? The cap side life. We dey live so. Salon de poil, then just dey so.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious of the fact that I've got a moral and civic responsibility to stand for the truth and speak for my people. We've been behind for quite too long as a nation. It's high time we started speaking the truth, cause only the truth can set us free.
Now you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, pandoti character. Tip man, they all are thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Harry Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. Them meet the water dirty, then no wait make it settle. And then them jump inside, then don't dirty and more. Tip man, they all are thief now, this is them batter. Salute they go the end, they just they pass so. But it's not wrong side life, we dey live so. If they are latif, that now we go believe. It's not wrong side life, we dey live so. Sorry, sana sana sana, self say na sorry. But it's not wrong side life, we dey live so. Who say Arata woulda get his character? The cap side life, we dey live so. Salon de poil, then just dey so. But it's not wrong side life, we dey live so. If they are latif, that now we go believe. It's not wrong side life, we dey live so. Sorry.
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home.
Coach Kupi, many thanks. I dedicate this song to my man Ras teacher, Ras teacher. You know, Coach Kupi. Sana Sina Sole, Sana. Udas now we believe. I'll open up the phone line. We get a lot of people don't comment that. You know, maybe we take few calls and. I've been wondering, we talk about the judiciary in case you get any concern. You don't come into contact with the judiciary. You don't get case. How did it pass? You can call 239, now we short code, or you can call 078193193. We'll take few calls. We'll take few calls. Let me just not pass it because we don't announce them. If people can call, you can take just few calls and get a conversation. What do you think generally? Or if you get an issue where you want to talk about, you can call 239 at the short code or 078193193. A lot of things don't happen or don't get a very good conversation. Everybody agrees, say we politically divided. It happened with the previous administration. I think we get to very first caller. Hello, caller. Any man inside the call form?
Good morning, Salam Rana.
Good morning. This is Omar.
This is Omar Luki. You call from Kutowood.
From Kutowood?
Kutowood.
Okay. Yes, man. KTR.
You know, always represent. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. Okay. You do, and thank you for also the good work you do.
Yeah, thank you too for calling. Waiting. Get anything for say? Is there anything happening where you want to say? Where you want the authorities for now?
Well, the judiciary, the big issue in this country, they really, it for look like this thing happening this year. This is in at this time, this is in at that day. They really focus together, at least don't make this country, the young girl, they come up, those that can get this country. And then part of where don't go so. But really painful with the young one, then every day, a new story, every day, new story. The judiciary need for country together, and let them settle this themselves and let the country go before. Salon, no place like home. Salambara, you don't travel. When you go, what did you do? Another man country, you know. When can I come on, but the travel come back. Also, can enjoy that problem. They are made a big position then. Look like this morning, find it, talk, find talk. I wish wouldn't get a power and so never you do that. So I'm new order, my advice no more. Thanks so much for that for what you do. May Allah bless you and the team over it.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, all my one go. Yeah, I know. We all want go, but we all been on there at a stage where we can't leave this country, but we go and see and come. We'll get another caller. Good morning, in the minute side the call from.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Lamana. How are you?
I'm fine, thank God, and you?
This is not John today. A
Yes,
call
Mr.
from Jewel.
Yes, sir. Waiting. I contribute. You get anything? You don't come into. You don't get anything for do with the judiciary. Have you been to court? You don't get case.
Yeah, I mean, I get some first-hand experience about the judiciary. I believe the judiciary is another arm of government. But me think say the judiciary is too much dependent on the executive. What am I saying? The executive arm of government is so powerful in a way that all the other harm them, not able to operate independently to certain extent. Politically, the judiciary gets serious problem. We remember when many people will say, okay, Babatunde Edwards not go perform. But Babatunde Edwards, he come and develop the infrastructure of the judiciary, increase the salary of workers them. But let's see, all other possible come, you understand, for the welfare of the judiciary staff. The welfare of judiciary staff, you know, care. And we talk about corruption, it gave a well from that angle there. If una the kind of una the judge there, now no more the is to salary they up. The judge there, they is the salary they up. What about the staffs? Where they do the work, where they push the work go before? Una not care about them. What about the infrastructure? Where you look at the courts right now, then is a report come out that they tell you about the toilets that all reverse back. So the toilet they're not decent. You go ACD now the courts them, but now everything don't reverse back again. You don't understand. So that's the one point. Okay, Babatunde begins some decision they take that we get for do with political cases them, the opposition gets their own reservation about them. But when you talk, I mean the welfare of the staff them, it be take care. But after Babatunde now, the one that we come now, decision then now they take political cases them. That the same no more. You come by the infrastructure, now go BN. You come by the welfare of the staff then, now go BN. So for me, I think the judiciary get for take care of himself first, and they get for very hard, they get for try very hard for dispense justice in this country. Because the fact of the matter is, this opposition today now opposition, tomorrow they can form government. If they form government, how you magistrate, you want to look at you? How you
Okay, John, I think
you don't. Hello.
Yes, John, you still there? Yes.
You don't go do your work. You're not a professional magistrate. You're not a professional judge. You don't get job. You didn't do your work. You sabi the law, dispense justice rightly. No look at political. No fee say, oh, me I come out of the south, so I get for support SLPP. No, you say what your conscience they tell you. That ain't a justice. That ain't not a justice. You know me say because you come out of the south, you get for support SLPP. You know me say you come out of the north, you get for support APC. Dispense justice rightly for your conscience, for God and country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much. Yeah, for God and country, serve your conscience and be honest with yourself. That's so it for be, you know, for like this country, not so by words, but not by with doings. We get another call. Good morning, your name and who the call from.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Ranana.
Yes, your name
This
and who the call from.
Coca, the call from Bo.
Yes, waiting are
Thank
you contribute? Are you listening to it na Facebook or?
Yeah, I listen through the Facebook.
Okay, waiting. You don't ever come in. You don't get into contact with the law. You don't go court. You don't get case, or you get possibly get case. What do you think about the judiciary?
Me not directly don't get direct contact with them because we don't get any cost issues. But out of it, we see, we know say the judiciary now one strong arm of government. We really need for the neutral. Need for therefore serve as Combra anybody will come, they're ready for serve them that kind playing level ground. But just like the other Thursday way I call, I really they say, the perception of Sierra Leoneans, they look at and say, when you go to politics, now the easy way for make you acquire wealth, where I will even call an unexplained wealth. You know, this now the problem now where you don't deal all over. But we see, as we say, it's not ever too late. Now we brothers then, now we uncle then, our family and our Sierra Leoneans then. Let me continue for talk to them with brothers and we sister them. That neutrality where they're supposed to make them really able for maintain. With the plea to them, say let them maintain them and let them continue for uphold them. Because, you know, one of the things we also be learn from all the cry where APC the cry say, then rig election, then this, then that. Yet, then they tell them, say, we now get provision for making a go to court. Yet, they say they're not going to court because they don't believe the legal system. All because of the CC, you know, man, they're not able to stand straight. Plenty man, plenty man, they're able to show just white face, but yet it gets something behind where they really represent. So, in the utmost waiting this morning, now for me, they're able to maintain playing ground. If I cry, it no matter the color. Make I go and able to deal with the issue according to what the Constitution says. Whether an APC kind of power, let them able to maintain. Okay. Because that institution, an institution will believe say if it be credible, let them not allow themselves to be watered down. Okay. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll take 2 more calls and try for wrap up this conversation. Yes, we'll take 2 more calls. 239 or 078193193. We'll take 2 more calls. Let's go to play Koskobi. Anyways, we get
respect to all massive and cool,
but we only for resolve. You know, tribalism na people that they instill in themselves. Now, from politics, so you're waiting for to IBC. It's a get party them and get all them sabi themselves. Okay, come from politics, man, and begin to say no, not to win people there, not to win. No, me not see sideways Sierra Leonean. They too many people and they not the southeast, plenty. Many people and then at the northwest, plenty. We all they move around. Who's I person go and grab and say no, not see there, not to where you come up. Now, from politics in the camper and the politician and they do it deliberately for we the people. And now we know they pay attention. We come, we now for dance and sing no more. They pa. We come out dance, you go na house pump lock, pass you go find water na one well, or you begin struggle for get water. Na net lights no day. Now then thing then they for the discourse. We'll go pan campaign. Now then thing then they for all people. How you go unite this country? How you go address water, light, and other things? And then they're very important. Otherwise, we'll continue for complain. And so we go. They always tell we say na sana go. They tell we say na sorry. Where say where this in tongue say don't and they be non do am. Where do I didn't tongue it yesterday? You know, what happened yesterday shocked me. I still they tell people them. I've never seen, you know, people way for uphold the law, depend competition as to other influence for a lawyer when a citizen gets bail. It really shocked me. It really show the law of we lowest how society don't reach. How imagine the people who don't get influence. The ordinary Sierra Leoneans will not get influence. Where they before the law. Where they na Pademba road, they wait for the case. Bailable offense them out and they suffer. It only take people of influence for able get bail for another person we get influence. If not they not shock you, you know. I'm not sure there is anything we go shock you again. But you know, we need for close. We need for close. I think we don't get some few calls. We go end with that. Many thanks to all we don't join with this morning. Thanks to we guest them this morning at the program, Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo and Sulaiman Banja Tijansi. You know, thanks for the time and the experience in political member. You know, the turn the way we the report. They go Tijansi and John Benjamin go don't do the presentation. Then on Thursday, Honorable IB Kagbo then they for respond, for react to the allegations. Them. It was very interesting, you know. But politics is part of us. Now the thing where we get hope for change, you know, the country. And I agree with Tijansi. I think we need to talk about the economy. And if we move to a point who say we create employment, who say everybody no go above in paddy in bra. Now it make it difficult sometimes for people lemo. Because you need forget you bra where they pan politics within a government. For let you get access to certain jobs, certain resources, enjoy certain things. Otherwise, you go sit down, turn a long bench until other people can come when you man them, that you able to enjoy. Society not for this so. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Forget that platform where at least you get percentage of people that will go up say, no, private sector they thrive. I don't need for joint party for people in the left government if they can't join private sector. But yeah, now people in the left private sector and go pan politics. That is how the society is because politics then they pay. Anyways, much of the vibes. You didn't have Ramadan day 2, you know. Alhamdulillah, we tell Allah thank you. If you get time, you can come around low breakfast. To the breakfast, you know, if you want drop by and you know, you're not Muslim and you're not Christian, so if you want join we, you can come around and join we pray, then we breakfast together. But thanks everyone for being with us. Thanks to my colleagues, the technical and production team. And thanks to all our people in back in Radio Land and people in our Facebook and YouTube. The program they return tomorrow, 6:30. We can start early and end based on the conversation. But so we'll meet back as always. Remember, say for God and country, serve your conscience, be honest, sincere, and you know, do waiting right, avoid waiting wrong. We also be waiting right and waiting wrong. Be a law-abiding citizen. You know. We hope Safe Return City Council crisis will be solved. Hopefully. We live in hope. We live in hope. Yeah, hopefully. Please, do not solve that problem there. But always remember that the two they last. The two nine they always last. My name is Amadullah Mwanabate. Till meet back. Have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself peacefully and observe the holy month, even if you know this fast. They're Christians, they're Muslims. And let's live peacefully. Continue to stay with Roots Media. Bye-bye.
Me family them. Yes, sir. Inside this country, we get different political party them. But we know. And they all get their aims and their objectives. Some na for can fight for the power. Ruling and opposition. Some na for the run after power. That's a third force. And some them na for support to that they na power. And when you want for enjoy them, just tune your radio. You go hear the drama. We man them the two the grammar. Now FM salon point every day. I keep in a party, me say every day. Radio station. For all the politicians, me say right down day. The party keep well. The party keep jam. The talking plenty and the shocking one. So argument. Ruling party keep day. Opposition themselves keep day. I tell you. Third first keep day.
This is Truth Radio.